Yeah, good evening, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy and Shine After
Yes, sir.
Dark. What's happening, Mr. Shine? How you doing, my brother?
Oh well, all good, all good.
Yeah, yeah.
An eventful day. I caught some footage that I wanted to show some people. Whoa! I attempted to
Oh,
feed frozen ducks.
good vibe. Sorry, I had to hit you with it right out the rip.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
how's he
just
gonna flow through with this one
it's
now? Yeah,
instant greatness.
yeah.
Oh yeah, but
Hey, we
no,
got
it's good,
brother
man.
William. William, I'll be dropping that link. Give me just about 2 minutes so I can get it. Well, it don't take me that long. Hold on, I'm getting pretty good at this. I would have said 2 minutes 2 weeks ago. Give
Yeah,
me about
now
oh
about a minute
sheesh.
and a half.
Yeah, yeah.
Top it.
Hey, you mess around and find out. That's funny as hell, dude.
Oh,
All
damn.
right, here we go.
Yeah,
Copy and paste, baby.
there we
Bam.
go. Kapow. Look at
Yeah,
this. Miracles of modern
I'm
technology.
telling you, bro.
Terminator 2
Telling you.
don't scare me.
I'm
Not as
telling
much
you.
as it used to,
Not
anyway.
even, not even like it once did.
No, not.
Not,
Dun,
not.
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 if you know it. Saddest scene in any movie ever.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
Terminator doing himself in.
yeah,
Oh, sad times.
yeah.
Great
There's squirrels
times.
magnet fishing, man. What's up? What's up, man? Good evening, squirrels magnet fishing. I
Good
stopped in
evening.
seeing you the other day, yesterday. I'll be honest with you, squirrel. Me and Sean's been going at it pretty good, and I'm the one that stuck my foot in my mouth and said I was going to do this 2 times a day, 7 days a week instead
So
of. I
dumb.
wasn't happy with 5 days a week, 10 to 1. It's like, okay, I'll show
Yeah,
everybody. Hey, well,
yeah,
so
yeah.
but
Or
actually we're
go
having a
blind trying.
go blind trying. But we're having a good time, man,
Yeah.
figuring out our little rhythm, and we're gonna
Yeah.
start doing like a request night, squirrel, where
Yes, sir.
people can like write in the comments like maybe what kind like a song, and if me and Shine knows a bunch of songs on different genre stuff than I do, and vice versa. I know some songs on different genre stuff that maybe he's not, maybe he knows, but it doesn't play them
Yeah,
or sing
no,
them.
for sure.
So it's like we could really hit a lot of people like that and have a good time doing that. That would be really fun for me and Sean, and maybe for everybody. So I just thought I'd share that out there with there. I don't care.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
oh
very
yeah, man.
interesting.
Yeah, by all means, Squirrel, you guys were doing good, man. It was a nice, friendly environment, and I encourage anybody that hasn't went and seen squirrels magnet fishing and outdoors to please stop in and see them. Just kind and good
Nice.
vibes, and that's what I'm all about. I don't care what the conversation is about. It's
Uh,
really just how are people treating each other, and how is there a respect level going on. And I like to see just normal people act normal. Okay, it's YouTube, but you're not a star. Come on, man. Act normal,
Absolutely.
and I just like that, man. So,
Yeah.
oh,
No, yeah.
hey, you
Yeah.
got a friend here for
Yeah, this was actually a page I came across today. A
awesome,
really positive, inspirational stuff. Thanks so
awesome,
much for coming by. I
awesome.
appreciate you
Yes,
very much.
yes. Thank you. My name's Guy, and this is creating change with Guy and Shine after
Yeah.
dark tonight. And I appreciate you coming and supporting Brother Shine, because your support for Brother Shine means support for me as well and for us. So we thank you very much for being here.
And just
Wow, that's cool.
so you know, like it literally what you've just done is part the basis for this community is to come in and network with people, get to know other people, in whatever facet you want to. You know, rebuilding communities, good times. You know, positive reinforcement, and it's really cool because every time we do this, we almost have somebody new come in, and
Got
so
a new person, and we
it's very
appreciate that.
cool. Yeah,
It is
appreciate
very
you.
cool. Thank you very much for coming by, and we thank you. This is good vibes. Let's. Oh, wait a minute. We got now we have a rare, not often cited. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to give a little prelude before
we'll
we
have to.
show,
We'll have to.
because I don't think people will believe that we actually have this thing. Like,
Sometimes I don't believe it. It
I don't
feels
believe it
like
either.
it
I
was.
watch it here by myself sometimes, and I can't believe,
I
because
agree.
after walking through the mountains, because I'm, like I'm all about that. But after walking and running into you, and then
Getting
finding
turned
that cave,
around.
getting turned around, finding the Slim
Slim
Jim,
Jim. Luckily, finding the Slim
luckily,
Jim. Oof.
and then we find that cave that and then you dive down in, and you come back up, and you got your stuff, and we come up. After almost running out of air, both of us almost died after we swam down and we come through and we come back up.
Took all
and then,
we had.
And we were holding our phones up like this so that they got out of the water first, so that and then when we come out, anyway, I'll just let y'all decide what this is.
See for yourselves.
See for yourselves.
Yeah. I mean, how many days like that in one's life do you truly get, right? I mean,
how do you? Hey,
I'll never
thank
forget
you.
It. You know?
Thank you is all I can say for
That's
the
all
opportunity.
I can say.
It's like I just appreciate the fact that we were together when that happened, and we were able to catch that actually live. Like that was in the wild. That was in the wild, and you heard it here, you seen it here, the footage is here. Hey, we got Gaston's guitar covers. What's up, my brother? Oh, how you doing, man? Are you doing good? Everything good? Oh, pretty cool tunes. Let's see. Yeah. Hey, Squirrel, he's actually a really good picker. Hey, Will, you good to go, man? I'm gonna bring you on up. You all ready? Okay. I just making sure you was.
So this character here has absolutely no relation to the footage you had just seen.
It might have dropped. We'll see. I'll move it back down. I'll wait for him to come because something happened right there, right as I went to bring him up. Oh, it dropped. It dropped. Okay, well that's fine. But yeah, he is a fine guitar picker, and so Gaston's guitar covers right here, Squirrel. Fine guitar picker and fine singer. Does really good job with his stuff. But yeah, man. Appreciate you saying that. And Brother Will, he's just humble and he just likes to play music. Good, still recuperating from a man cold, rough. I understand that, man. Well, I hope you get to feeling better, my man. Yeah.
Cold, dude. Tell me about it, man. Like I can empathize with you big time. I've been dealing with this chest head.
Oh, the cold. I get it now. I see it. I see it now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's what is that? We're talking. Yeah, recuperating from the cold. Yeah, man. Like this, I had this thing hit me at like the beginning of the 6th of December, and I remember the day because it was a super busy day, and like feeling great, and like I've been doing great for months, and then I don't get sick often, but this just floored me, and it's now February, and I'm still dealing with it. I finally had to go see a doctor and like you know what I mean, get fixed up a bit because I just couldn't shake it.
Yeah, hey, look here. Oh no, man, cold. The toughest battle of all. Yeah, it is.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
Yeah. Hey, so,
Yeah, but that's the worst part about it because like we're not sick, and you don't go to the hospital for 3 months. So like, do you know how sick you are?
Yeah. I'm usually the sickest over my little feelings being hurt though. It's usually right in my little tender. It's right in my tender feelings. That's usually what makes me have my sickness.
Bits, my sensitive
bits. Hits me in my sensitive spot, man. It's so sensitive. I don't even like. I almost welled up just a little bit.
Well, I got a little thing down there. I promised earlier, and now some of you may have been here, some of you may not. We'll show it again anyway. But I said, I'll show what's going on because for anybody who doesn't know, I know we got a couple new people in here. I'm up in Canada, guys down in the United States and Virginia. So I took some footage today of the lovely weather up here. Just in case anybody doesn't get to see the snow. Trigger warning, this was performed by a professional, and I do not recommend it.
Y'all that love snow, here's where some of the things you gotta watch out for are. See the stop sign? Completely buried. Make sure you're stopping on time and not skipping and sliding. There's a
48 hours.
Reminds me of home.
hours.
48
It's actually kinda
hours
nice
worth
right
of
now.
snow. Is what
That's
it is.
crazy,
Yeah,
man.
Wait
That's
till-
crazy, man.
Wait till we cut this side.
Oh,
This
I
is the
like
main
stuff like
road.
that happens.
Okay.
That's why you
Look,
gotta
look at
be
this.
on it.
This guy just pulls out
On
in
it
front
like a
of me,
donkey.
stops,
Come on. Moving
and
ahead.
then goes.
Next subject.
And now this is
Walk.
hard tundra
I
ice
just
on top
wanted
of black
to
ice.
show a bit like
Now here's the
what
size.
this is all about. How much came down and how fast it
Man,
came.
that's
Look how deep
So
that is.
here's
It's
the
like a
side
foot
street.
just to try to
You
get
see
through.
it piled up here.
Now
Check
watch
this
these
out.
driveways
So
on
from the
left.
main back into the city.
yeah,
Look at this.
that's crazy, ain't it, man?
Look at that, man.
Everybody's kind of
That's crazy.
That's wild.
like
You'll see
fort.
it blowing here in a
The driveway
second.
is so
Like
much
it looks
snow
like
in it.
sand.
Check that out. So
This
these
is where
banks
it
are all
gets
blowing.
dangerous
Looks just
up
like
here.
sand.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can see like the giant snowball in the front of the car. Back to the tunnels. Well, signing off, live on location. Your man.
That's right.
Your guy, Shy.
That's right. Thanks for reporting, Sean. Appreciate that.
Man of the people. You know what?
Yeah. Thanks for reporting.
Bringing the news through my
Hey,
perspective as best
yeah,
I can.
yeah. That's crazy. We've been in a storm last 2 days. Yeah, see you, man. Hey, there's Smiley. Hey, Smiley.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, Gaston, I got a buddy down your way, and he's a lineman, and he popped in last night while we were, doing kind of the same kind of flow as tonight, and he's been in it for 24 hours now, just trying to keep power on and stuff. So I hope all y'all are well down there, because it ain't easy.
Dude, it's crazy. Right there's Brother Will. Brother Will, you got her lined out, my man.
Yeah, I don't want it either, AB.
Is that AB, brother? AB,
Yeah,
what's
AB.
up, man? What's up? Hey, Will, what's happening, my man?
What's poppin', buddy?
My internet is a joke, man. I can't see you guys on my phone right now. I can see myself, but you guys won't load because the internet's so crappy.
Man, that's
It
fun.
just took me like 5 times. I brought the Wi-Fi router up here.
No way.
I got it right here.
Oh my god,
I'm
dude.
like, yeah.
It's been wild lately though, because like the internet used to be like, I don't know. I thought like I never had some of the problems I've been having lately.
Yeah,
like,
I think
ever.
it's gotten worse. I think what they're doing is they thin your bandwidth without you knowing it.
That wouldn't
Because
surprise me.
Yeah, this used to not be an issue, and within the last
No.
like 3 or 4 years out here, it's a joke, man. It's
Yeah,
really frustrating. It makes me want to say a lot of curse words, but I try not to. But
Well,
yeah,
what the quack?
What the
What the
quack?
quack?
What the quack? Quack.
What
quack,
the quack? That's how you say it. What the quack? You just say it like that, then you ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah.
I say it might beat me off again. So if
shout
that
out to
happens,
What the
I'll
Quack.
just go
Best
back to
name.
the
Best
screen.
name.
Well, if it does, man, just come back in. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
All right, man. Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, if it drops, man. It's good to see you. Good to have you.
I was upset that you didn't.
I was going
reply
to see
my
if I
lovely
could pull up.
comment
I was
left
going
for
to.
you.
Yeah.
William.
Would I be doing? I was going to ask Gaston if he wanted me to play one of his covers. Gaston, you want me to play one of your covers, man? I think I can pull it down here. Gaston's guitar covers. If you want me to, I'll pull one of them that you said.
Yeah.
I'll play one of William too here in just a second. I was at Gaston Guitar Covers is down there, and I was asking him if he wanted me to, because I got one of them videos that he sent me that's in the email. I think I was just going to pull it down if he didn't mind me playing it. I just didn't want to play it,
Say yes, Gaston. Say yes.
I don't
He
mind.
said, I don't mind playing me. Well, okay, let me, well, this gives me practice on going back and trying to do that, because man, this will be the first time I've really accomplished this mission. So hey, we might all dip out here in just a second. I'll never know what might happen.
In 3, 2,
You guys on the screen.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean,
I'm
I'm liable
pictures of yourself.
I'm liable to kill this whole stream and not even mean to. Let's see, right there,
A
dude.
famous
You guys
man
should
once
let
said,
Gaston come on because my stuff isn't working. This is not. It's a bummer. I can't see you guys. It's like I can hear you both, but I can't see you. So I'm just gonna
drop out and come back, man.
Yeah, drop out, come back. We'll get it.
It ain't no big deal, dude. No big
Persistence
deal at all.
overcomes resistance.
Sorry, everybody. I
You're
missed it
good,
on
man.
my part.
You
Actually,
are
it's the
good.
Wi-Fi fault, not mine.
Dude, you're outstanding. You
Yeah.
get your stuff fixed and come back because it'll be better for the whole thing.
Yeah, man.
If you
All
can
right,
get
I
it,
got you.
come back,
I'll
man.
see you in the stream for a little bit. I'll try to
Cool,
get
bro.
this thing managed.
If when you get back down in here, if you think you're ready, just holler at me again. I'll drop it again for you, man.
All right, cool. Got you.
All right,
Thanks,
all right,
guys.
bro.
Sorry
All
about
right,
this.
God bless you, brother. You're good. No problem. No apology needed, man. Have a good, brother.
All right, peace.
All right, brother William. Yeah, man. Well, when it's bad like this, we have the same kind of deal.
Yeah, it happens.
You never
man.
know.
It
You never
happens.
know.
It's,
I was trying to go to Gaston's. Let's see. Now, I guess I would go to the Gmail, right? I would go. Let's
yeah,
see.
you should.
I would, let's see.
If
Hold
he
on.
sent you the file through email, then you just go to the file in the email and then click it. Should come up as a tab, and you can pull it up. I believe.
I forget that I have to go to all mail. You know, go to where all of it is, and I forget to do that, dude. I miss emails like that too.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking through because it should. What the? Let's see here. How would that be started? Let's see. Let's try important. See if it brings me up to. There's William. There's Before Dark. And then there's a whole big crap ton of freaking. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not doing good with this. I ain't found it yet.
Well, I mean, you could play one of the ones I got down below for you while you figure that out in the background if you want.
Okay, fine.
Twist my rubber arm.
I'll try, brother. I tried. I'll get it worked out though, man. I was trying. Hey, there. Hey, hello. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but Rafif. Hello, welcome to God Shine After Dark. We're trying to figure some of this technology out. We've learned an awful lot, but I was just trying to pull something down from my email, and I'm getting
telling
there.
Stories, playing music.
Telling stories.
Hopefully William back up here. So we shall
yeah.
see. So we're cruising.
All right, I'm gonna. Which one you got? What you got down here? Which one you want me to go with next?
Go with Martyrs and Saints. That's
Martyrs and Saints.
Sure.
Sean did cover. Oh.
Baby said she was leaving.
God, your song. I was taking Gaston's guitar. I'm trying to find this stuff, man. All right, I'm out.
You can't see. Bend your road critically. Won't you stay a little while so we can breathe? I'm no model, oh no say, 'cause I'm a modern man best. Misery loves company, yeah. Brings you down to your knees. I'm begging you, sweetie, pretty please.
We out.
Yes, sir.
I can't never do it's smooth. I look. I found everything but that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I did actually find a email by him, but it wasn't the email that I was looking for. By the time I did, I never did find it yet. I'm going to.
Okay.
I don't know how to open up like when I find a
Well-
email from. How do I open up where I can see every email that he sent me?
Oh, that takes a minute, man. Like
Does it?
honestly, what buddy Tommy, excuse me, told us earlier today was
Yeah.
with, like that screen sharing function, which I can't see on my side, but you have it. There's
Yeah.
a way where you can have that lined up where you could just go to his page and then just
Okay.
click it and it will.
We'll learn that. We'll learn that. Well,
figure
bro,
that out. Yeah.
Brother Gaston, I am going to figure out how to get the couple that you sent over to play that one morning for us. I am going to, once we're done and all that, I'm going to get figured out how to get them back over here, because I took them off of here because I didn't ask you if it was okay to play them, so I didn't want to be doing that. But now that I have, every once in a while, I would like to be able to throw in a song. Them and newer one, ones that you keep putting out. Just
Yep.
I just want to ask and have your permission and everything. But William says don't think it's going to work. Man, that's fine, brother. That is fine. I'm glad you tried. I'm glad you tried. That's awesome. Yeah, Gaston. Man, I wanted to play a song for everybody, and I really was trying. I was there scrolling through, and I was like, but this is the problem. I've got to do something different, because I've got like all of the YouTube comments, all that stuff is considered,
Yeah.
and it's like, dude, it's so overwhelming. I even seen a comment from Jimena where she had emailed me back after she had emailed me once asking, saying, "Hey, I'm reaching out." I emailed her back.
Mm-hmm.
And then, to come on and talk to her on her live one day.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I just now seen that. And that was like, whenever. I don't even know how long ago. That's been a
Well,
week ago now. So
I
it's
know
like,
there's a way where you can go into like, if you go into your email, you can go in like, I think it's like primary social and promotions. So if anybody emails you directly, it should go into the primary, not into the social, as long as they're emailing you directly, right?
okay.
And then that way they're easier to find, because when they're in the social, like everything from you,
It's everything, dude.
yeah,
It's everything,
Yeah.
everywhere.
yeah, absolutely.
It's a big cloudy mess in there is what it is right now. But
Yeah.
I need to let Jimena know next time she comes in that I just seen that tonight. I just seen that, and that makes me feel terrible, because I have not been trying to. Hey, but man, I'm not used to keeping up with emails and stuff. People email me. I'm used to getting a text message or something. I'm not used to getting an email.
No, it
it's
takes
like,
a minute. You know what I mean?
it's like,
So,
man.
like,
But our friend from DT Hope,
yeah,
he emailed me back and was nice and was very cool and seemed very, very cool about possibly hanging with us and coming on. But he works and stuff, so I understand. I told him at his convenience, that we'd love to have him stop in and talk to us. So maybe.
cool, man. Cool.
Maybe. Well, I know he will. He's a great. William says I'm still trying, kicking me in the crotch. I get it, bro. Digital madness. Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
it either goes or it don't. And sometimes, you know what I mean? Like,
I almost had me a little bit of gone madness over digital stuff. You know what I mean? Like, this stuff will drive you nuts, man.
just a little bit.
Oh, dude, I was ready to
It'll eat
blow
you
up.
alive.
I
It'll
was
eat you
ready.
alive.
Yes, it
Yeah.
will.
And then
What you
you
got
get
loaded
into-
up? What you got loaded up
I
down
got a
here,
couple
man?
down
Like,
there. I got Fallen in Love, and I got The Fool. One a little more rocking.
which one you want?
Whatever you want to put up, man. I don't know. Yeah, get some visuals for the folks. Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that.
All right. Well, this is Guy and Shine After Dark. We appreciate everybody being
Appreciate
here,
all
and
y'all.
I am gonna see if I can't figure out how to get the get the Gassons and pull one of his
Yeah,
down here
yeah,
while
try it,
while
man.
we're off. But we appreciate everybody. Shout out to all
Appreciate
7
all
of you.
y'all.
Appreciate you guys being here. This is Guy and Shine After Dark. This is Shine Song.
Thank you.
Oh crap! There we go.
This is the first time. This is the first time. This is the first time. First time. This is the first time. This is the last place that you said you thought you'd find me.
thought so. Baby, won't you go back to whatever hole it is you crawled out of? 'Cause I no longer need to know how it is I vow to take myself to someone else. Will I grow up one day, or will I die alone like a thief in the night? Like a thief in the night. Like a thief in the night. Like a thief comes and takes it all away. It's like watching someone fall in love with something that they never understood. You manifest while they say, oh, wait. Wondering why it kills you to watch them fall in love. Yeah, for a little while there I had it figured out. Slowed it down, then I speed it up and spit it out. Maybe you don't wanna hold me down, throw me out. Keep me living on the backside of the couch. Upstairs now to the basement. With the dog that I got the pavement. Keeping me warm while I freeze out. And your heart grows cold, but no doubt I ain't holding none of this against you. Falling out of love. Falling out of love. What is it about watching people fall in love?
Stop by the new page listed above. If you don't mind, sub up. Keep on shining. Yeah.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to get my earphones back on. My ears start getting where they feel like they're like, I don't know. Feels like the room's loud when I take them off, even when there's nothing in there. But good evening, guys. 8 in the house. Shout out to all of you. We got Gaston's guitar cover. We got Squirrels Magnet Fishing. Appreciate you, brother William. Brother William. We got AB in the house. Appreciate you, AB. Allison Map. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here with us. Here with Guy and Shine. Guys, we appreciate every one of you. Hey, Gaston, I was just thinking, man, if you were still, I was just thinking while that song was playing, if you're still here, heck, man, you could just email me one of those just like you did the last time, and then it would be the first email when I went up there. If you wanted to, if there was one you wanted me to play, if you wanted to email me one just like you did, then it would be easy enough at that point for me to find it. It's just, I went while that was, I'm just sick of looking for it. I know that I didn't erase it because I just know I didn't, but there's so many in there. It's like 200 and some unread messages, man. And a bunch of, I don't have it organized. It's my bad. But anyway, there's Brother Shine. What's up, Brother Shine?
All good.
Cool,
Just had to,
man.
make sure there's no polar bears trying to get into the garage again.
Right.
So,
Right.
They're migrating more south. A lot of folks
Well,
know this.
indeed. Indeed. Well, I hope you make it through that okay.
It wouldn't be the first bear I've had to fight. Let's just.
You know what? It's the main thing is don't be the slowest. You don't have to be the fastest.
No.
Like if there's 3, you don't have to be the very front one.
And
You just want to
depends
be
on how
not.
much you want to win. You can just trip that guy up beside you. And
You can tap. Yes, you can. There's nothing
called
wrong with
survival
that.
of the fittest
There's
for a
nothing
reason.
wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a small trip. Nothing wrong with that.
A little
You
poke
just
check to
kick
the
a foot
legs.
right. Hey, my bad. We
Yeah,
got
well,
our feet tangled
I
up.
don't
Whoops.
even. Was
Didn't
that
even
me?
see you there.
Oh,
My bad. My bad. You know.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Fishy
Here.
Thing, shout out to Fishy Thing. I've got a question. Well, man,
Do
you
you?
fire away.
Yeah.
Fire away, my brother.
for
Go
it.
ahead.
Go for
Please. Gadsden's guitar covers.
it. Yes,
That's-
sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, see, if he does it like that, dude, it'll be the very first,
Yeah.
right? It'll be, I mean, it should be the way I'm thinking about it. Like, it should be the very, very top.
I see your logic in this. I agree.
That's
Second
I'm not
emotion.
promising. You never know, man. Never know.
Your limited technical ability, that seems to make sense to me. So yeah, why not?
Dude, I looked at it and I was like, there's like 200 and some that, and I don't have it organized in any kind of form or fashion. So it's just like, can you start out your lives with a specific yes, you have to upgrade to the package, like with the free version of this, Fishy. You don't have the option of downloading an intro video. Now with this version, as far as I know, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to look as I'm talking to you about it. And like, okay, right here where it says I got video clips, right? I have that outro video that I do of my song, Slow It On Down. That's for at the very end. But in the beginning of it here,
There is a spot for an intro video. I believe.
we have a countdown video, but I'm pretty sure remove
'Cause I was
intro video.
Yeah, because I was pretty sure I was messing with it on my side, and I was
Okay.
like, you can put an intro.
Check
and
this
an
out.
outro. Yeah.
Check this out. So we could put any song that I have pulled up down here or any video or whatever that we have.
Yeah.
So, okay, yes, to answer your question, Fishy, yes. And it's as easy as having, I think, anyway, I'm going to see something here. Boom. I'm getting good at this. I ain't even going to lie. I mean, I'm just
it
like,
would be cool because like when you have if you have a tune rather than a countdown, you kind of can rev the crowd. You can set that vibration.
all right,
So-
check this out. This is the intro video.
I
I
think it's a
put
good
I
idea,
put
Fishy.
what the footage we caught in the wild
Oh,
when we dove down in that cave
There
and
you
come up and everything. I put it as the intro video and it loaded right up.
Perfect.
So
There you go.
yes, sir.
It
Yes.
can be done. It can
Absolutely,
be
it
done.
can
You've heard
be
it here
done.
first. It's been verified, certified, and confirmed. Yeah, 'cause
Start
I was messing with it a little bit the other day, and I was like, yeah, it's cool that you can do that because
You can so do that, Fishy.
Yeah.
You can so do that, man. You just would put it down here in your list of videos that you've uploaded. You have stock ones, and then you have ones that you can put in there. Any one of them that's down in there, you can load up. Apparently, I just loaded one up in there, and it went right in. So apparently, you can load any one of them that you got right on up in there. So it's kind of cool, man. Yeah, hey, that'll be a great idea, Fishy.
yeah.
That'll be a great idea, dude. I encourage you to do that, man. I'm excited to see you do that. That'll be fun.
Absolutely.
But shout out 5 people in the house. We had 9 people at one time. Appreciate everybody stopping in.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys. We got Gaston's guitar cover and Fishy Things and William. We got I seen Squirrels Magnet Fishing, William. Hi AB. Yeah, AB was here. Allison Mapp said good night. Thank you, Allison Mapp.
Yes, thank you.
And we got Rafif Fahim. Hello. Good to have you here. Thank you very much for coming over. Muhammad's All in One channel. Thank you. You're welcome, and we're glad to have you.
Absolutely.
Glad to have you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
Yeah.
being here.
Good connection.
Yep.
And that was again back to the whole networking thing. Like that was an individual I reached out to this afternoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Smiley in the house, AB in the house. Yeah. And you see how I come back to have somebody stop in? That's nice. It's like, okay,
It is nice.
it works.
It is
It
nice.
works.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Jeremy's Closet. Yo.
Yeah.
Feeding fishes. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, man. There's some times in your life when you just got to know and you got to just feel when the time is right.
Oh,
Feed them ducks.
Yeah.
Good vibe.
10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, and then most evenings, feeding them ducks.
Feed them
Guy
ducks.
Shine.
Good vibes. Yes, sir.
At Creating Change GB, at Shine Dig, at podcasts all around you. Feed them ducks.
Feed them ducks.
Good
vibe. Talking about.
That's so good.
Talking about.
Next subject.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a little bit of vomit in my mouth. It's like, it just come right up out of me. It's like, ugh.
It's one of those, what do they call it? A guilty pleasure. It's like,
all right, so just sent you two. Gaston's guitar cover said he just sent me 2 emails. All right, I'm gonna dip down.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull you up, and I'm gonna go over here and see if it's gonna do just like I think it's gonna do, and then I'll be right back. So, hey, shout out to 9 people in the house. We'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can't have us a fresh song coming up here. I'll be right back, Sean.
Excellent. So while Guy does his thing in the background, like the Wizard of Oz, I'll tell you a story about when I was 12 years old. At the time, Green Day was all the rage, a band that I had been forbidden to go see by my parents. So, disrespecting them completely, I traveled in the trunk of a car from Moncton to Fredericton with 6 other children. Well, I guess technically we were teenagers, but you get the gist of it. Only to find out when we got there you had to be 18 to get in. So, we ended up getting in through this back door and seeing this show that was absolutely incredible. Meeting a bunch of people that, I don't think something like that would ever happen in this time. Clearly, we were not old enough to be there. We, one of my buddies had a beard, but he was from Newfoundland, so that was interesting. But anyway, we ended up doing that, and when I ended up getting back home, my parents had no idea where I'd gone for the last 2 days. So ended up receiving some pretty good disciplinary actions, as you would say, for kids that were born in the 80s. You know what I mean? It was a bit of a different mechanism, but honestly, those little journeys, you know what I mean? I look back at now, and I look at some of the stuff that I've been able to do, and kind of go back and reflect on, that's just kind of more of a silly story, really. But there's been a lot of moments like that where they were, kind of like, for me, they burn into your mind like a photograph, and you want to be grateful for those things. And what's incredibly cool about this tech and your page, if you're a creator or if you're just somebody who likes to watch content, is that the availability of stuff to watch is absolutely overwhelming and outstanding. And the fact that there is a community here where we see return people coming back, and we see new faces coming in, and the networking campaign happen, it's a very cool thing. So appreciate each and every one of you, and keep doing your best every day.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody in the house. 9 people in the house. Hey, we got Yard Chat in the house. Thank you, my brother, for coming in. We appreciate you. He says, "Hey, Shine, I got his thing up there on the
Hey,
top
man.
right there highlighted."
Love it. Yep. Thank you.
Smiley, Jeremy's Closet, Smiley, Melissa, my mom and sister, Fishy Things, Gaston's guitar covers. Hey, I got yours, Gaston. I got your song loading up. It should be. I mean, it says it's processing, so that means in just a few seconds or a minute or so, it should.
I see.
Be ready to go.
Comment from Fishy Things. Yeah, anti-social media person forever. Like, yeah, no, I get that. We were both like that, actually. And, kind of like, I was never into the Facebook thing, honestly. Like, I never got into anything until I kind of seen YouTube, and that kind of sparked a bit of an interest in my mind. And I had a buddy that was into it, and I figured, like, well, like, worst case scenario, I leave some kind of thing for, my son to see, and, you know what I mean? Kind of see how things carry on. I thought that would be kind of a cool thing, like a time capsule. And then you just kind of let it grow and do your thing. And as long as you're doing your thing and you're doing it authentically, I think that it's always going to resonate with
I
people.
think you're right. I
Yeah,
think you're 100% right. Thank you, 10 people in the house, man. Appreciate y'all. Oh, man, it's just good to see you, our chat. I appreciate you supporting us, man, and coming over to see us. We just appreciate your presence.
yeah.
That's what really matters. Thank you. Shout out to 10 people in the house. I'm going to see if Gaston's is done. Hey, yes. Hey, let's see if it's all right. Well, guys, this is Gaston from Gaston's Guitar Covers.
Yep.
This is Working Man Larry Fleet covers. So let's just hear it. I ain't even heard it for the first time. So Gaston,
I heard it.
it
It's good.
it better be good.
Yeah. What do you call that?
Like,
Spoiler
like,
alert.
like,
It's
what am I
good.
going?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
It's good.
it's good. Yeah. All right, guys. See you on the other side.
4 a.m. Lord, don't it come way too soon? You think by now it'd be something you'd be used to. So put on the coffee and turn on the news. It's gonna be hot as hell, but at least the skies are blue. The clock ain't wore out, but you do what you gotta do. I know you're tired, I know you're hurt, I know you broke down to the bone. But your bills are paid and there's smiling faces waiting on you at home. It ain't always easy, ain't it ever like you planned on, but man, ain't it working man. Now you're going home while the sun's going down. You're still miles away, you can already hear the sound. Little voices saying, Daddy, come out and play. So you steal a couple more minutes from a damn good day. Clock ain't wore out, wouldn't want it any other way. I know you're tired, I know you're hurt, I know you broke down to the bone. But your bills are paid and there's smiling faces waiting on you at home. It ain't always easy, ain't it ever like you planned on, but man, ain't it working man. It's the sweat, blood and bruises, callous hands, hard as can be. There's bread on the table and presents under the tree. I know you're tired, I know you're hurt, I know you broke down to the bone. But your bills are paid and there's smiling faces waiting on you at home. It ain't always easy, ain't it ever like you planned on, but man, ain't it working man. It ain't always easy, ain't it ever like you planned on, but man, ain't it working man.
Man, what a job. What a job. Great job, man. Great job.
Wow.
Appreciate you for letting us play that. I meant to ask you the other day, before you rolled out, if it was cool if me and Shine once in a while during the show would play your stuff, because I don't like to do that without asking somebody. Even though it's a cover, it's you doing it, and it's like I wanted to ask you. So that's really cool that you let us do that. And I'll here a little later we'll get that other one added in too, because I'll drop down do the same thing I just did, and I'll bring that because I seen it. I seen them, and I'm getting better. I'm getting better going back and forth. So I'll be able to do that pretty simply here eventually. But man, great job to Gaston's guitar covers, Jeremy Closet. Appreciate you, man. Yard Chat. If y'all haven't been to see Yard Chat, he does a great podcast, man that stands his ground, and I just like the way that he approaches things, and he says it the way he thinks it, but he does it in a respectful kind of way, and he gives facts, and it's hard to dispute facts sometimes. You know what I mean? It's hard to argue with that, and then he'll let you know when he's giving his opinion, but he'll also let you know when he's talking facts, and there's not much argument with that. So appreciate you being here, man. I encourage all of you to go over and support Yard Chat. He's been outstanding to both Sean and myself. So thank you. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you being here. And Squirrels Magnet Fishing, man, just been outstanding. Went over to his live last night. I'll be honest, I was getting a little bit tired, but I wanted to go support. I seen him on, and I was like, I just want to stop in and say hi. Outstanding right off the rip with just really nice and just cool channel to go to and hang out and just hear everybody. So cool. Thank you so much for that, Squirrel. You're doing an outstanding job, and I appreciate you, man. And Fishy Things, another one of these people, man, got a really cool channel and got a nice little twist on his music. And just the way that he does some of his stuff is really cool. I encourage y'all, go see him, go support him. Go visit him. Just an outstanding channel, and seems like an outstanding man. So yeah, I encourage you to go see him. Jeremy's Closet, once again, my brother, thank you for being here. Hope everything's going well with your remodeling. I see you got some things loaded up in here, under here. Which one you thinking, Sean?
I go with the last song you ever wrote. It's not one that I played up here before. It's one I did a while ago. But yeah,
I haven't vetted it. I have to vet.
Vetted. You're not verified or blue checked.
I haven't vetted. You're not vetted yet. I'll have to.
Shine Show. We take certification and verification very seriously.
I'm not one to pull rank or anything, but I'm just saying I haven't vetted it. I can't allow
to tell the truth. This is my AI bot.
I just have to put this disclaimer on there that I'm not responsible. I'm not responsible for Sean's behavior. I'm just going to add it up here.
Is.
No, I kind of not. Good vibes, man. This is Guy and Sean After Dark. See you on a bit, man.
This is last song I ever write. Know that I tried to get it right as many times as I got it wrong. If I was to go to sleep tonight, know I'd go feeling right, knowing this is the last song I'd ever write. They say when you go, be prepared for that last show, 'cause it's things that you wanted all along. Go get 'em before all your time's gone. If this is the last song I ever write, tell my baby that I tried to love her right. Tell my son I did the best I could. If it's the last song I ever write, know my dance did fight and I tried to pierce the darkness of light. And when you go with grace. Remember all the good times you had in this place. Oh, it don't matter Don't you damn dare, never do you forget the George Star you always are. You've always been, even when you didn't end. It's the last song I ever write. Know the truth, most times I didn't even get it close to right. Keep on shining.
Good job, brother. Good job, man.
Yeah, that's one.
Outstanding, man. We got 9 in the house, brother. Good job, 9 in the house. Hey, I was able to get that other one, Gaston. I was able to get it pulled down. So here in just a little bit, man, we'll get that fired up for you. I just seen Miss Do It Yourself pop in. Thank you, Miss Do It Yourself, for being here with us. We appreciate it. Tommy Kenya.
The screen. Smash that like button for your boys.
Hey,
Keep forgetting that.
I see that. Hey, they're Tom. Hey, yeah, hit that double smash.
Double tap that screen.
Double tap. Put that DNA on the like button.
Yeah, get some skin.
As Miss Tashmere would say,
get
man.
some skin on that skin.
And put some skin in the game. Hit that like button.
Put some skin on them keys. Let's go.
Tommy Kenyon in the house, man. Hey, Tommy, I appreciate you, and I'm gonna tell you what, man. I see you climbing. You're doing good, man. You're doing good.
I was over there today. It was really cool. Like,
yeah, Sean said he'd come over and supported you. I'm glad that he was able to get. I walked down my mom and dad's, and of course I told you that I was going to be kind of a little bit iffy on being around. So, but we're here. We're figuring it out, man. DBC says lurking in the background. Dun, 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 dun.
Bow, bow, bow,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man, DBC,
it's one of
brother
my favorite
Ben.
things to do, man. Lurk around, you know what I mean, in the background, like Cape Crusader, saving people by night. You know, man reporter by day. I think I confused those stories, but you get where I was going.
Yeah. Let's fast forward to rewind. Hey,
next subject.
Hey. Double tapping the screen, just fast forward. I feel your pain, dude. I feel your playing the drums. Laugh out loud. Look at brother Ben playing the drums. Yeah. Tommy Kennedy said that's me too in the background. Hey, you got to like that sometimes in order to, because you can't be right. It's hard, so you got to just be like, well, I'm here. Yeah. Hey, Gaston's just subscribe. That's awesome, man. Appreciate y'all supporting one another and going back and forth. That's the way it's supposed to be done. And just, hey, MD, hi. How you doing? Good vibes to you, man. Coming in. Appreciate you. Stopping in. Thank you for being here. Good vibes to you on, man. Good vibes on. Thank you. Trying to Rick Aston. Thank you. Thank you. That's okay. That's hard. I don't know. I'll let Gaston
shank you. What's going on?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Awesome, man.
Well,
Glad to see you, MD. Glad to see you. Appreciate you.
Excellent.
Not them last two songs. Wow, powerful. I mean, powerful lyrics. Just beautiful. Yeah, man. Hey, appreciate it. Shout out to 12 people in the house. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you for being here. This is Guy and Shine After Dark. We go Monday through Friday, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time with the Guy and Shine Show. And this is After Dark. We're just playing music and having fun and just talking. And you know, every once in a while, you just never know. Well, goodbye. I'm going. All right. Well, MD, goodbye. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Good vibes to you, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Woman. Thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Every little bit, man.
Every little stop helps. Smash that like button for you fellas if you don't mind. Double tap that. Double tap. Double tap. Double tap. Good vibe.
You all know what time it is. Rolling it out. 10 to 1 EST on the PST.
Feed them dog.
Feeding them ducks.
Goodbye.
Trust.
Tell 'em about it, Shine.
10 to 1.
Good
And lots of time at
vibe.
night as well. We're here
Good
most
vibes.
of the time. We got, run up them hours. This is getting sour. Back it up, feeding them ducks, back in the trucks, back in what? Say 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, baby.
Good vibe.
We're gonna love you to the end of the time.
Eat them ducks. Okay. I just thought
If
that
you
might
were
be.
here, you just got a classic one-time only shot piece of art. Every time they're different. Every time they're different.
You just never know. You never know. You never know.
Swinging a miss, swinging a knockout.
Hey, most of the time it's the miss, but that's fine. That's fine.
It's all about the odds. I mean, you say so, you get so many no's, you'll eventually get a yes. You know?
Let's see. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna drop down again, and I'm gonna get Gaston's loaded on up down here, or get it started loading on up while you're talking just a minute.
Sure.
Because it's just easier for me to concentrate and not look like
I'm talking. Why don't you just play a track? You want to play a track?
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, I can do that. Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna turn up it. Well, actually, whatever one you want. One of them was pretty rock and roll. It was one of the first ones I did, which is I kind of like the visuals of the video, and I don't know, whatever, but whichever one you want.
Okay, so you got the one down here, the farthest over, and then you got the one in the middle. Which one is it?
Well, I don't know. You know what? Let's roll the dice, baby. Let's go with the new one. This is another new one. You guys haven't
The
seen
one
it.
on the far end?
Yeah, the one called Normal.
All right. Ride and shine. See you on the other side.
Things came easy, come and easy go. Somewhere along the way, we lost our drive. Or maybe someone came, stole it in the night. None of this is normal. None of this is normal. We haven't felt emotion, sing close to a year now. So I got a few friends, rang them up and ask some questions. How you doing? How have you been? Said the weight of the world's getting tough. I don't know when enough's enough, but I think I'm ready to explode. None of this is normal. None of this is normal. Ain't felt emotion. Sitting close to a year now. It feels like there's someone that's trying to own, or at least control you, but it doesn't feel normal. Talk to the doctor, he said most of this is inside your head. Take 2 or 3 of these to evade those peaks and valleys. Normal, none of this is normal. The pills may be horrible, dependent and conformable. Ain't felt no emotions. Close to a year now. I keep pretending that I've lost my focus, but none of this is normal. None of this is normal. They're trying to control you, or maybe even own you. None of this is normal. 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 One last thing to say before I leave. I can't stop and I walk these old streets, investing into what's this new disease. Says that I got 4 points I need to make. Doesn't matter if you hang out your steak. I don't need your opinion anyway. So what do you say? None of this is normal. None of this is normal. Any felt emotion in close to a year now, and I'm trying to own ya, or maybe control ya. But tell me, what do you want? Where is it in this formula? None of this is normal. 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 None of this is normal.
Man, this is Guy and Shine After Dark. Appreciate everybody being here.
Turned it up to 11 on that one for you guys.
Crank it on up, man. Rocking hard tonight. That's right. Little heavy metal in there. Gotta have some flavor for everybody, guys.
Spice it up, you know what I mean? It's like a spicy meatball.
That's right. Balanza channel. Thank you very much for being here. Good morning to you. Good vibes to you. This is Guy and Shine After Dark. We normally go 10 to 1, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 Eastern Standard Time. We just have been coming on and going for it in the past couple of weeks, and we're just trying to weave ourselves into our little spot. But we appreciate you being here. Absolutely. And nothing but good vibes and nothing but thank you and appreciate your kind support, and thank you for being here. Yard Chat, my man, I appreciate your acknowledgement. Man, we've worked hard on learning, how to use some of this stuff, because we started out, I personally started out from scratch, having to learn how to use a computer, basically. And it's been a journey, but we're getting there, man. It's been a 10, 12 trying days on both sides. But, man, the back song. Okay, Gaston says.
I see that. Yeah, it's a tough song for him to play, man. I get this. I can empathize. There's a few that just like kind of. It's taken me years to be able to get down because the emotion that comes up while you play it. So I get that, man. Them are usually the best ones, honestly, when you get them down. So I can't wait to hear it.
Yep, DBC. None of this is normal. That's right, DBC, man. Appreciate you being here, man. Yeah. Dude, man. You're just a solid support, and we recognize that, and we see it, man. Thank you. Shine the Gremlin song coming along. The Gremlin song coming along. Oh, you got it.
You know what? It'll be out in the next 24 hours. I can guarantee you that. If it wasn't for because I got to make sure I can hit my highs and my lows. So I'm almost cleared out. I've been dealing with this wicked sinus chest infection, and I'm actually feeling a lot better today. So
sweet. DBC Aquatics. Yeah. Appreciate you, brother Ben. Appreciate you. Yard Chat. Appreciate you, brother William. Gaston. Let's see. We got Balanza channel. Good morning to you. Thank you very much for stopping in. I believe it's your first time here. My name's Guy. This is Shine. We do Guy and Shine in the mornings, 10 to 1. Always good vibes. Always good vibes. This is Guy and Shine After Dark. It's just good vibes after dark for where we're at, but it's daylight where you're at if it's morning, or it's starting to be. So it's good vibes in the morning too. It's good. Good evening. Yeah, it's good vibes, all of it. It's good vibes for whatever time. So thank you very much for being here. We appreciate you so much. Shout out to everybody in the house. We got 10 people with us right now. Had 12 there for a minute. Shine, doing good. Having an outstanding night. It seems like everybody's kind of getting around and supporting one another. And I encourage anybody on my side that is on my side of the channel I encourage you to please go over and see Shindig, because this is a shared adventure. So, just go watch a video, leave a comment for him, and he'll be able to see you and connect like that. So I just want to throw that out there. Thank you, Shindig, for being with us, man. It's good to be here. Doug the Hogan Guitarist, what's up?
Yes,
what's up, man? Another fine musician.
Yes,
Doug, I'm gonna throw this out there, man. I'm just gonna say it, and I've been sharing other people's little clips of them doing stuff, and shared Gassens and everything. So if you have an email or something that you'd like to email to get here and let us play something of you doing something, if you have like a video that you can send me that I can pull up and play, I will happily do that, man. It would be awesome, and it would just be cool to have it part of the show. So thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, Doug.
Good morning to the Philippines. I see somebody in here from the Philippines. So good morning
to
you. So
good morning.
Thanks for coming by.
Yes, thank you very much. We appreciate you. I really just I enjoy seeing all the people come together and finding out where everybody's from, because it's worldwide. It's like you forget that it's not just people down the street that's hearing you. It's like it's a big It's like it blows my mind, man.
It does. It's wild, man.
It blows my mind. But I'm gonna bring up that other one. I think I've got it down here now. Falling by Bruce Guthrow. But this is covered by Gaston's guitar cover. Another one of our favorites here. He was one of our first guests, and he come on with us and shared some music and stuff, and was just gracious and kind and told his story. And we just appreciate him, and we always are going to push him up. And we promised him then that whenever he wanted anything shared, that God Shine would make time for him, no matter what, if it was him coming on to say something or if he just had a song that he wanted to share. So this is us holding true to our words. Gaston, not only do we enjoy having your music as part of the show, but you do an outstanding job, and we appreciate you. And I encourage everybody, go support Gaston's guitar covers.
Push them up. Push them up.
Yeah, push them up. I'll see you on the other side, Shine. This is Guy and Shine After Dark. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you all.
I will be in town tomorrow. Would you meet me at the station? There's something I would like to talk to you about. It's just this thing that has been on my mind forever, and I was hoping we could find a way to work it out. Way this is Martin, just in case you have forgotten what I sound like. It's been a long, long time. They say that absence helps the heart grow fonder. Ah, well, anyway, I'd like to see you, if you don't mind. 'And I am falling into a world I can't describe, and I am calling 'cause I like to say goodbye. Hey, I will be in town tomorrow. Could you meet me at the station? If it's just to see your face as the train pulls through. I just wanna see you laugh, cry, or shake your head at me. I just wanna see what 20 years has done to you. And I am falling into a world I can't describe. And I am calling. 'Cause I like to say goodbye. Will you take me by the hand and say you understand? Or will you want to drive me down onto my knees? And these are chances I must take, and I know I must not forsake your right to do and feel just what you please. But I don't have a lot of time to right the wrongs I've left behind, to undo all the damage I've done. So I'm calling you to ask for your forgiveness. Is that too much to ask of your son? Hey, I will be in town tomorrow. Could you meet me at the station? There's something I would like to talk to you about.
Well,
Yes, sir, man. Hey,
done.
hey.
Yeah.
Way to go, brother. Way to go, man. I mean, you know, anytime that you can cover something like that, and to me, bring the part of the song out in it that really means something, which is the emotion you feel in it. Because a lot of times words can be sang or done, and you don't get the same emotion because sometimes it just wasn't delivered proper. That was delivered proper. Outstanding job. Gaston's guitar covers in the house. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. You did awesome, man.
Yeah. Great
Oh,
work. Great.
Outstanding, man. Oh, doing those are good on that. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were big like back in the day. I remember and like I remember when they first like I seen that line of guitars. I was like, but it was like Art Guthier guitars. Those
Right.
guitars too. When they first came out, I got 3 of those still, and like they said, like they're made by Godin, right? It's the same dudes who make them, but you can get them for like $250, and like you know what I mean. They sound amazing. They hold
Yeah.
tune. They're great guitars.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Hey, Gaston, I still got those other couple too, man. We'll share them out here in just a little bit. I think I still got. Well, I know I still got them. I'm learning now how to get back and forth to everything, so I can go retrieve them pretty easily. But I will play another couple, dude. I'm telling you, man, this is what it's all about, man. It's what it's all about. DBC said he had a song called Fish Bubbles or something. Yeah, I love it. Hey, and Doug, you said something about sending the link. I put the link down there, and I don't know how to necessarily like listen to it off of the YouTube, how to do it from here. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do that, but I do know that if like you share a screen or something like that, or a video or something like that underneath with that link now, or if you want to come on and I don't care. I mean, me and Sean don't care at all.
No,
Pop in,
It'd be great.
whatever you want to do, man. But I just sent it like while Gaston's song was playing. I put it in there, but if you need me to send it again, I will send it again because I want you to share your stuff, man. But yeah, hey, DBC's a little guy multitasking. It's a train wreck ready to happen, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
Any moment this could go sideways.
It could go sideways fast, man, because I'm trying to sit still and in my box, like I'm trying to not move a whole lot because I'm telling you, within just a little bit of me
Yeah.
is a lot of things that I could make go wrong.
And there's
With
been
one,
some updates. I'm actually doing some stuff from this side. We're still on the edge of the knife.
floating on the edge of disaster. This
That's
could.
it. But as a wise man once said, if you're not living on the edge, you're clearly taking up too much space.
That's right. That's right. Well, one thing is for sure. Hey, we got Balanza Channel in the house. Thank you so much, and we just appreciate new friends coming in and enjoying themselves. And I hope you are enjoying yourself. And we just are sending out good vibes all the way to the Philippines. We're sending out good vibes all the way around the world, and we just appreciate you, and we push you up, and we thank you for being here. Sincerely, we do. Let's see. Let's see. I forget that I can, man. I can quadruple task.
Quadritask?
I ain't even gonna say that because I could mess this up at any second. I could totally. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, like boom. Yeah. Good night, guys.
Thank you for enjoying your stay on planet.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way that. Yeah.
Here at the Guy and Shine Show, we like taking risks all the time, but especially 10 through 1 Eastern Standard Time. And any other time you see us here, but mainly Monday through Friday, 10 through 1 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Conversion.
Going right. And Jay. All right. Well, I'm gonna share. Is it all right if I share one of my little tunes out?
Is it all right? Absolutely.
Let's see if we can find now.
Permission granted.
Thank you, sir.
Access. Great.
I think I'm gonna play. I don't think I'm gonna do just so many miles between us right now. I'm just gonna do Slow It On Down. It's the 2 I have loaded up.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna do Slow It On Down, guys. We'll be back on the other side. I'm gonna get me a little drink, and then
what's the ETA on this one?
This one is 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So we got 3:40, guys.
Perfect.
Thank y'all for being here. This is Guy and Shine After
Appreciate
Dark.
you.
Appreciate y'all. I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back. Start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. slow it on down, guys. Good vibes on you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes on to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.
Well, that was Slow It On Down by Guy Bandy at Creating Change here in the Guy and Shine Show from 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. See what I did there?
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Man, I felt about that much bigger than normal. It was
Well, that's
weird.
good. That's good.
Yeah, and that's a lot bigger than normal. So that's who's comparing? You know what I mean?
Well, you know, it's not size.
Gaston, appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you saying that. I appreciate everybody. Thank you all, man. Me and Sean enjoyed. Hey, the best one of all these. Gaston Cover says, since you guys had me on the show, I went from 138 to 156.
Cool.
That's the fastest my channel has grown in 2 years. Congratulations, Gaston. You deserve it. That's what we want.
You do, man.
I hope to one day when we spotlight somebody that instead of you telling me that you went from 138 to 155, that you went from 138 to 2,055.
But it
starts just like this.
You know what I mean?
Starts just like this.
We're on our way up, and you know what I mean? It proves that if we work together and we network, that
it can work.
It can work.
And there's all different ways of doing it. You don't have to do it our way. You don't have to do it anybody else's way. You do it the way you want to do it. You just got to go at it and be sincere and keep doing your thing and live by it and go with it and believe in what you're doing. Brother William, thank you. I appreciate you. I know internet is lagging bad. I'm going to punch my internet in the Wi-Fi. Hey, hit the Wi-Fi.
I call it the Wi-Fi.
Hit it right in the
Wi-Fi.
Right in the give it right in the old Wi-Fi. Right in the old Wi-Fi. What do you got loaded up down here for, Mr. Brother Sean? Which one do you want next?
I got one. Honestly, I don't really remember, which might be kind of fun. I know I did it in the garage one night.
Okay.
Back when I first started the channel, and it was kind of the first track I had done where I had a couple of people comment and be like, well, do you play any other songs? And I was like, yeah. But then I kept doing the original format of talk videos I was doing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, maybe roll the dice on that one. It's called It Ain't Right. And
we got all right, well, cool deal. We got Sean coming up with his song. What's it called, Sean?
It Ain't Right.
It ain't okay, I'm in the wrong one. Okay, all right. Well, It Ain't Right by Sean. We'll see y'all here on the other side, and looks like we might have us a guest in the house. Ooh. See you on the other side.
There's a lot of people talking, saying all sorts of things. And Lord knows we let them look up down at the knees. So take yourself a second and breathe into the wind, 'cause you know it can lift you up once again. There's lots of people talking, saying all sorts of things. So I say just let them talk while you keep on walking, while you keep your head high. Yeah, there'll always be the critics, the sinners and the fools. There's only one question
keep on shining, baby.
Yes, sir.
Very
that's
good, man.
That's what I mean. It's like I don't even like until it played. I was like, I actually don't remember what song this is, and then it plays,
hey.
and you're like, oh.
Hey, it worked out well, man. I was like, I just hope he's dressed. That's all I was like.
Which is rare.
Of all of
Which
it,
is
it's
rare.
like
Most of the videos I can't show. 'cause
Yeah,
the
and you
only-
can't unsee it. That's the problem. It's like
the goggles, they do nothing.
yeah, they do not stop that. It,
No.
but anyway, shout out to 11 in the house. We got. Hey, I've been excited to get to meet this guy. Oh,
Cool.
I ran across him through another channel and was just in there, meeting people and doing the whole networking thing. And I ran across this fella. He plays electric guitar, totally different style than what I'm really capable of really playing. I like it. As a musician, I can always be impressed by just good,
man.
just something that you're like, okay, that was good. So I'm excited to bring up Doug, the Pogan Guitars. Doug, you good to go, brother? Thumbs up. You ready? You on point and ready? Because I'll bring you on up.
Excellent, man.
Let's see. I brought you up anyway. I don't even know.
There he is.
Let's see. Your mic is muted on your side. But we got Doug. He knows what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows what he's doing. What's up, buddy?
Nice.
Okay.
How you doing, dude?
Hey, great to meet you, Doug. Great to meet you, man.
You too. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Welcome to Creating Change with Guy and Shine, man.
Here we go.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
we love it, man.
Excelente.
Yes,
Good
yes,
stuff. dude.
Thank
yes.
you.
Doug,
So-
the Pogan
I
guitars,
have so
man.
many questions.
All
I have
right, I'm
so
on
many
mute.
questions.
I'm on mute. Drop down, and I'm gonna get another song of Gaston's pulled up while you guys are, because I think it helps with the breaking up as well. When
Sure.
you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna be
Please.
right back. Gaston, awesome to meet you.
Thank
Sean's gonna talk to you for just a second. I'm gonna still be able to hear you, but I'm not real good at all this, so it's better for me to drop down here and go in and try to pull it down and do what I'm gonna do, or
Do
I'll
your
mess
thing.
something
Go
up.
for it. Go for it.
I can
All right.
mess something up.
Question
all
the
right.
first. Question the first. Okay, when you're doing your setup right now, right, and you're playing, how and what are you using to play through? Like, how are you making that happen right now? Yeah. Yeah. Can't hear you. You can turn that. Your microphone's muted. Well, in the meantime, I'll tell you a segue about a time when I was younger. Your microphone's muted, bro. Can you hear me? I don't know what happened there. That's weird. Yeah, you're just muted on your mic.
Okay, yeah.
There you go, dude. There we are. We're back. I was about to get into a long, painful story from my childhood just until we got you back. But no, back on it though. Yeah. So like, how did you set that up so you could perform that way?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Oh man, what is going?
For some reason.
Can you hear me?
A little.
Okay, hold on. What about
Oh man,
now?
how about that button? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear Sean?
Now check 1 2.
Because I hear Sean, but
Yeah.
can you hear me?
A little.
A little.
Yeah.
So are you on your phone right now?
Go in here and see if
Ask
I
him
can.
if he's on his phone.
Are you on your phone right now, Doug?
Yeah.
Do you have like headphones you can plug into it? Ask him that.
Do you have headphones, or is it just coming out of the
'Cause-
sound? Because he says he can't hear you at all, Sean. He can't hear you, like, not any. He can hear me a little bit, but he can't hear you, period.
Yeah.
I can hear you, though. I can hear
you
Sean
fine, too.
fine,
How
but
about
and
people
I
out
can hear
there-
Doug just fine.
How about people out there in the interweb world? Can you hear us? Can you hear me and Guy okay?
Yeah,
Or
give
our
us a sound check, brother.
Yeah,
William, Gaston,
let us
any of
know.
you down here,
Anybody
Ben,
who's hanging out there.
Tommy.
Check 1 2.
Because I don't know what that is. Because I know I can hear Doug.
Yeah,
I can hear
you too.
Sean, but and Sean can hear you, Doug.
Gaston
but
says
Doug
all
can't.
good.
Yeah.
Gaston says all good. So everybody can hear us. We're just having issues on our side. So I'll kind of play liaison. I'm gonna ask the same question. What Sean was asking you was for those of us like himself and myself, we play guitar, and I really am interested. What are you using to make it to where your sound is good when it comes through the computer? Because every time I try, I mess it up, and I'm just using a phone, and it sounds like crap when it's live streamed. It just doesn't sound good.
I'm just using the phone and backing tracks and just that's about it.
Maybe I just suck.
So what I'm wondering is, like, does he have like a Bluetooth speaker hooked up where he's letting the backtrack play, and then
do you
he's
have
going to the phone?
like a Bluetooth speaker hooked up that you're playing that out of, and then playing your guitar through an amp through it? Is that what you're
out of
doing?
the amp? Yeah, just
okay.
the amp.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Because I'm going to buy that thing that goes in the side of the computer that I can plug my Martin into, and that Sean says that's really the way I need to go in order to, kind of clean my sound up, because it seems like coming through the phone, especially with the acoustic. I don't know if that's what it is, but it seems like when I try to play live, that it's terrible. But if I just record on it, like if I just do like the songs I've pulled up that I've done that are pre-recorded, they're just on my phone the same exact way, but it sounds a lot better just recorded and played than it does to go live. And I have no idea why it does it. I don't know if it's because there's...
Well, it's because you have like a built-in, like with what I'm using a Focusrite. So it's just like a 212 like XLR 1/4 inch in, right? So I can sit right here and I can, pick a guitar up from here, right? And then just sit here and like you'll hear it like come through pretty decent, right? Like it's like...
Yeah. Well, Doug can't hear what you're doing, but I can hear what you're doing, and it sounds a lot. Can you now see, I know that you're not able to hear him, but he was just showing that when he plays his guitar with it plugged in through, it comes out clean, and it does. It sounds good coming through. And that's basically, Doug, I've never, this is my first real experience with computers or phones.
Was really cool. Like how he did it was super cool. Cause like,
and
you got to set that up a right way that you're not getting that cross feedback stuff. So very
it was good. Yeah, he did outstanding with he was saying that.
I'll be right back with you.
Okay. I'm going to drop you down for a second, Sean. Yeah, man, it was, that's been my biggest struggle with our live stream so far is trying to be able to pick my instrument up and play for everybody. And when it comes out on your guys' end, it sounds good, because I listen back to the live streams and it's like, God, that just, I mean, I know I'm not that great, but it's like, man, that should sound better than that. That's pretty rough. Like I wouldn't want to listen to that very long. Like, and it's important on here that, if you want people to listen, then, it sounds halfway decent. So it's been a struggle as a newbie coming in, trying to figure out how to, like, even with like, I know there's things on my end that, like, while you were playing, that I probably could do some small adjustments and make it even better, but I'm not that skilled on my side to even think about it. I start messing around, hitting buttons, bro. You're gone, I'm gone, the whole stream's gone. I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm not mistaken, aren't you from up where in the direction where Sean's from, up in Canada? Are you Canada? Or are you in the United States?
What was that?
Are you from Canada?
Canada.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. That's where Sean's from, man.
Okay.
Yeah. That's where he's from, man. Y'all got hammered with some weather, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry that you can't hear me. I don't know why that my sound ain't any louder for you, because it's...
I don't know.
It might, I mean, I'm getting pretty bad weather here too. So it could be like Wi-Fi connection. It could be, but it might also be my lack of... I may not have something right. I ain't gonna lie. I guess in all reality, at this point in the game, bro, I'm just glad that I can share the link and not mess up between sharing the link, man. Man, I just got a couple quick questions. Do you jam do you jam out, or do you just play for yourself, or do you play with? You do play. Do you play music out, or do you just kind of play for yourself?
Well, I used to play lead guitar in a band. Used to.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of style was it that you focused in on?
Well, we played all different, like from country to blues to rock. One of those different styles, which is good, playing different styles of music. Instead of just the same old, which is always good. Yeah.
And it pushes you outside of your comfort zone as a musician sometimes. Because that was where when I never had sang with a band or tried to play with a band, and I was going through the Bargain Finder. It's like a newspaper around here, and there was an ad in the paper. It was like looking for a lead singer to do like rock and roll country music, and that just different variety. And that was the part about joining that band, was learning a whole different array of music, from old rock and roll to modern, what was on the radio at that time when we were playing. And it stretched me. It stretched me as a singer, especially because, man, some rock and roll, I'm not a screamer. I'm not a screamer. When I start trying to, like, dude, I sound like a scared girl. I don't sound like, it don't sound right at all. So it's like some of those songs pushed me for, like, trying to figure out my way of doing it, where it was you know what I'm saying? And same as a guitarist, I know you can vouch for it. Like, you might know exactly how somebody else plays it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the way that you're necessarily going to play it. It doesn't mean you can't. It just means, that's like, true. Hey, I think this is my flavor on it, and this is where I'm going to add it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So how long have you been playing, Doug?
I would have to say probably around the time I really started playing probably was 2017, when I really got into it, like playing in the bar, in a band, playing lead guitar, and I kind of found my passion is playing guitar. I'm like, man, I like this. Playing in a band, in a bar, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
And it's like
exhilarating, man.
Pick up the guitar and, like, always playing.
Yeah,
nonstop.
Me too,
it's
man.
so many calluses.
And I play an acoustic all the time. So, man, the calluses, they're hard. They're hard, bro. Like,
definitely.
That's what I mean. I want them to be that way because I play every day. Every day I pick up my instrument, even though I'm not a very great guitarist, because I just play what I hear. I play what I want to play.
Oh yeah.
But I see some of you guys that, man, you're able to note through things, and it's just not. I'm not there yet. Like the electric guitar, it's a guitar. I can play an electric guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody that plays a guitar can play either one. But there's a technique behind playing an electric guitar in comparison to playing an acoustic guitar. It doesn't transfer. Now the chords transfer, all that kind of stuff. But to just the sound just right, or have your reverb set just perfect, or
that's true.
All that stuff comes into play when you start plugging stuff in, and
that's right.
And it makes it different. It makes it different.
Oh yeah.
This is awesome, man. I was hoping that you would get a chance to be able to come on with us. So, hey, Sean, I see. Let me see if he's got him.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we're here, back.
Man. I'm good.
Let's see if Doug can hear you now.
Can you hear me now, bro? No, that sucks. Well, that's all right. That's all right. I think he asked all the good questions.
He can't. He still can't hear you, Sean. He still can't hear. Sean can hear me. I can hear Sean. I can hear Doug. I can hear Doug and Sean at the same time, but
so you're
Doug
like a relayer.
Can't hear Sean.
That's weird.
You're like a telegram system.
That ain't gonna work. The message will be messed up by the time I get it from here to there. It'll be like
very
that.
Cool.
That
it was a cool little trick to learn, because I kind of thought I knew how he was doing it, and I know how difficult that is to do. So very cool, man. Very cool.
I'm glad that you got
Tell
to
him
hear.
I said thank you.
He said, Sean said thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
How you were doing that.
Thank you, man.
Because we're playing with things, like trying to figure out different ways of coming at stuff, and it's not just about plugging in, but it might be just about how you set up. It might just be about how far you are. Like, it might just be, there's a lot of different things. So we're just trying, we're just reaching and trying, man. And networking, this is what I feel like is the best networking, is getting to be able to say hi to you and be like, hey bro, it's good to meet you, man, and let you jam for a minute. Did you want to do a nut? Did you have something else in line, or do you want to? I don't want to push you, but if you would like to, we'd like to let you jam, man. I'm gonna pull you up, dog, and let you go until I see that you're about done, and we'll be right back in, my man. We love it. Hey, I'll be back here jamming with you. I'm playing air guitar, bro. I'm playing air guitar. I'm like, yeah, rock on, man. I love it, dude. This is
Okay.
Doug Broken Guitars, guys. Shout out to
There we go.
9 people in the house, and
Thank
we
you.
appreciate every one of you.
I can
Shout
do
out
that.
to you. Awesome, man. All right, man. We're dipping out for a second, and we'll be right back up.
Yeah.
Doug DePogan Guitars. This is Guy and Shine After Dark.
Here we go. Try this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Outstanding, my man.
Thank you.
Outstanding, man. That's Doug the Pogan guitarist. I know that Sean was having issues, or you was having issues hearing Sean. Actually, he could hear me just fine, and everybody said they could hear him. So I was just gonna, finish up with saying, dude, it has been awesome to meet you. And
thank you.
As me and Sean have told everybody that's been on with us and been gracious enough to give us some of their time. Anytime you have something you want to share, or if you want to just come on, you see us freestyling like this, and just know, you say, hey, bro, I want to come up, then you got an invite anytime. Or if you have something you want to share, then just say so, and we'll make time for you to come up and share whatever. So just know that that's out there, man. You can also, like with the way Gaston did, send over a couple-minute track of you jamming that every once in a while we can throw up and shout you out. So there's ways that we can connect a little bit and kind of share out. And we'll do it. Me and Sean will do everything we can to send out good vibes and spread your music around and get people come over see you, man. That's all we can ask them to do. And after that, it's on them, I reckon.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds
man.
good.
Hey, awesome to meet you, my man. Awesome to meet you, Doug.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, dude. My name's Guy. This is Guy and Sean, but my name is Guy, and I appreciate you being here, man. Just always know that good vibes, and always welcome to come share with us and jam or whatever. And we might get it worked out eventually where me and Sean will be able to jam together and maybe bring other people. I don't know how to work, but we're going to see what we're able to do and how we're able to work this. But so from Guy and Sean, thank you. And you're welcome anytime. It just drop us a comment. And if we, obviously if you see that we're crazy busy, then it might be like, hey, maybe met tomorrow or something. But like any night like this that you see us out here jamming and you see that we're pulling stuff, just let us know, man. We'll rip you right on in for a few minutes. Let you rip one for us, man.
Okay.
So you come back anytime.
Thank you very much. Definitely. Definitely I will. Definitely.
Awesome,
thank you,
man. Awesome. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you very much, man.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Be good, dude.
See ya. Thank you.
Man, yeah. You're welcome, man. See you. Man, what a great dude, man. What a great dude. I'm so glad that I'm sorry that we had an issue with the sound. I don't know exactly why.
I don't know.
I could hear him just fine. He could hear me just fine. And I could hear you just fine. And,
we've had that issue with anybody that's using their phone and they don't have headphones. Either we get that crazy squealing, or if they know to stay far enough back, then you don't get it, but you also can't hear that well, right?
Yeah.
So,
Night, William, appreciate you being here, brother. We understand you got to go take care of your stuff. Thank you for all your support. Hey, my primate nurse, thank you, man. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. I seen your comment drop there while the song was playing, while Doug was ripping. And I just thank you for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful evening at work, and I appreciate you taking the time to stop in and see us. This is Guy and Shine After Dark. We do 10 to 1, Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time. But this is kind of freestyle after dark. We're playing
we show a little bit of different stuff.
And
we got some different stuff down below if you haven't been looking.
Goodbye.
Know where you at.
That's so silly.
You're about to find out. So, I've been asked a lot about, Sean, old Sean, how do you do your creative process? So I said, I guess there's only one way to really show a person, and that's to make a video from a special place of mine. And that is queued up below, my friend.
Okay. I think I know which one this one might be. Good luck to everyone.
Good luck, guys.
Really, how bad could the economy
Got shot after dark.
if someone like me could afford a heart-shaped bathtub? Can it?
Yeah. You're not. No, we're going to go back with that. No. I'll bring you up in a minute. Let's get us a rewind of that.
I mean, really, how bad could the economy be if someone like me could afford a heart-shaped bathtub? I mean,
Oh
it
my
can't be
God.
that bad.
I don't even know how I feel about that.
You know what's the best part? I have like
Besides the pink tub, tell me.
I literally have enough footage in different heart-shaped tubs to make at least 3 seasons of like these short series videos.
From now on, there is a
Thoughts
very
from-
stringent vetting process that's going to take place. There's going
come
to
on.
be a lot
I
more
haven't
stringent
even-
because
I
I
haven't
don't.
even-
I
haven't
can't
sh-
even understand. Like I live with myself
I
now.
didn't even get to the one where I got to turn the bubbles on and they blew up all over the place. Gaston will know this. Gaston will know this. That one was actually filmed in Moncton. What is the name of that hotel? It's on Mountain Road. And it's one of the what kind of ones it is. Yeah, and we were touring, doing some filming and stuff, and that was I decided to make this bathtub
outstanding.
series.
Well, Ben's my primate nurse was able to take a few minutes and come by, and she asked for me to play one of my songs. So I'm gonna pull up one of my songs for her. She's been part of my little YouTube channel for a long time now, it seems, and she's a nurse like my wife, and I understand how hard they work, and I also understand how important they are. So shout out to you. We appreciate you being here. The only ones I only got 3 of mine loaded up here. So I think I'm going to do just So Many Miles Between Us. This is just a good song. It's a couple minutes. So we got a couple minutes. I'm going to go get me another drink. And then we'll be right back on the other side. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to 5 people in the house, man. Absolutely.
Family. I see. Have a good night. Thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
Just so many miles between us. There can be so many more. Been so long since I've seen you. Some I've never seen before. Well, I make a promise to myself. God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest I'm, and Daddy, I need to pee, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. As the miles go by, my mind begins to go to the memories I've made from so many years ago. And I make a promise to myself, God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest I'm, and Daddy, I need to be, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between.
All right, this is Guy and Shine After Dark. We appreciate you guys being here. Thank y'all so much. That was one of my songs, that just an old one. Actually been around for a lot of years. Haven't shared it very often, not because of any other reason other than just haven't shared it very often. But I appreciate you. Shout out again to my primate nurse. I appreciate you. I remember you from just being a part of my journey. And I just thank you. And thank you for taking the time to come by. And I appreciate you know, bragging on my songs and my music, because it does mean a bunch to us songwriters, whether you're famous or not famous. When you're the one that wrote the song, and you're the one that sings the song, and you're the one that plays the song, and somebody just to appreciate it, then it means that right there is worth 10 million views. The one nice compliment, it goes a long way. So I thank you sincerely. Appreciate you. Happy holiday, y'all. Thank you, guys. Yes, you too. Have a great night. Have an outstanding evening at work. I just appreciate you. Good vibes to you, my friend. Always good vibes to you. Shout out to Lewis Wade. Appreciate you being here, man. This is Guy and Sean. There's Sean. There we go. Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Oh, no worries, man.
Just shouting everybody out. We got 8 people in the house. My mom and sister said goodnight. You seen that before we
I did.
went down. And then we got Noble still in the house tomorrow. I keep hearing those songs from you too. Love them all. 2 different styles, but great. Hey, thank you, Noble. We appreciate that, because
we do. Absolutely.
you know, there is a nice blend that happens. And actually, now that we have a little better ability with this, then Sean can, you know, share songs with me that are then right here, right then, where I can like backstage, we could be shared like, hey man, here, tell me what you think about this, or hey man, I'd like you to try this one. And then you got an explanation on what's going on, and you can talk it through and be like, okay, I see what you're talking about right here. Or, and you can really do some cool work, I think. And we're getting, I mean, we've had enough on our plate, like just learning this little platform here. But in the future, I do see us being able to grow like that.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, even just with like the little stuff tonight and having other people come in and share their stuff, like that's super rad.
It is
You know
super.
what I mean?
It's
Like, it's super rad.
outstanding, man.
Yeah,
like, wow,
is,
dude.
It is. And we appreciate every single one of you.
Every
you know
single
all
one
the
of
stuff
you,
that
man.
you do. You know, we'll be by to you if I haven't, because I'm the one who's playing catch up. But I'll be by to all y'all. And I appreciate the ones that have showed up and come by. Like the networking thing is a real deal, and you can do it. And it's just a matter of putting yourself out there. However,
That's
you
right.
do your
That's right.
thing,
There's
you know?
Chris the Flash in the house, man.
Yeah,
Double
man,
tap
what
that
up?
screen for you boys.
Yeah, don't tap that boy.
Yeah, hey, shout out to Chris the Flash. What an outstanding dude. Been part of both of our journeys, seems like, since the very, very beginning. If you haven't went and seen Chris the Flash, go
You'll
see
see
Chris
him.
the Flash. He's just a cool dude and just likes to do live streams and stuff, and just really fun and just cool. And he'll definitely be fun to hang out with. Primate Nurse, again, thank you. Have a great night. We appreciate you. She said good night. Good night, guys. Sean, William, Tommy, and Doug. Good night. That's good night.
Good night.
Appreciate you. Have a great night. Lewis Way, shout out again. Thank you very much for stopping in and seeing us. This is Guy and Shine After Dark. Tommy Kenyon, appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Man, just keeping it real media, helping me and Sean in the back with some things, and just being an outstanding community member and doing everything he can to get out and network. If y'all haven't been to see Tommy Kenyon at Keeping It Real Media, yeah, please go check him out. We push him up. He's a fine brother and just doing an outstanding job. And he was actually my very first subscriber. So shout out to you, Tommy Kenyon, always, man. Appreciate everybody. DBC Aquatics, Yard Chat was in the house. Everybody, appreciate everybody coming by. We got 7 people in the house. What else you got loaded up down here for me, my brother?
I got a couple loaded up down there, but I was wondering if you still had. Remember when I sent you those tracks? One of them was New Mike. It's just an audio track.
Yeah, I do. Let me get over here into the.
You can play them from your side and throw up a banner if you want.
Well, okay. Let's see. Right. Let's see. Right here it is. Yep, I got it right here, Sean. Yeah, I'll pull up. Yeah, okay. That'll work out great. This is a.
Oh, I think we got. Gaston, are you looking to come up? Is that what you're wondering?
Hey, I just switched over to your feed, Guy. I'm curious to see if I hear y'all through just my phone. Are you guys almost done? Or if you want me to put the link down there, brother, pop on me.
Yeah, man. Go for it.
I'll put it down here. But we're getting ready to play Pills. Or not Pills. No, that's
New
the next
Mike.
one. New Mike. Yep, that's cool, Doug. Or that's cool, Gaston. Yeah, we're gonna do Shine's song, but you can go ahead and come in. You'll be in on
Yeah.
backstage, and then when it gets done, then we'll get ready and bring you. Oh, he's fat. That guy, man. Yeah,
Boom. Boom.
that's like he flies a boop. Like, put your hands up. Like,
Don't move.
I've been raided before, bro. I know that sound. Like,
Oh my god.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
daggone, guys, hey, I'm gonna tell you what,
Yeah.
he's quick, but
Quick
I'm
on the
gonna,
draw, bro.
I don't need to send that link then again, unless somebody else want to come up in the future here. But okay, well this is let me get back to our stuff here. This is Shine and New Mike, right? This
Yes,
is New
sir.
Mike that we're
Yeah.
playing. All right, guys, we'll see y'all on the other side. About what are we talking about on time frame here? So I know, so I can.
Probably about 4 minutes.
Okay. All right. I'll just kind of I just gonna go and check on everything. All right.
Okay.
Let's see here.
So I seen this man, yeah, the other day, and his head was hanging and I couldn't say. I put my finger on exactly what was wrong. Now normally, see if you know me, I would've kept on walking, wouldn't stop to see what was the matter, if there was matter at all. So I asked him and he said, my friend, well see, I can't do this no more pushing thing. I ain't got no gas left in this tank. And I think if I push another mile I'll break. But I can't give up cause I got 3 kids and I got a woman I love to death. And if they found out I was in a mess like this, then I'm sure I'd lose in her everything. Really tried to choke the tears from my eyes, and I turned around and put on my best disguise, and I said, hey man, nothing came out. And he looked back to me and he knew I knew exactly what it was he's going through. Somehow, baby, that's me to you. And I dug real deep and I tried to find words, but it was more the motion. The thing was absurd. And he seen me and he cracked a smile and he said, thank you, sir. And I turned my face and I walked away. Something inside it broke and changed me. Decided right then and there that I ain't always gonna have the words to say to you. No, I ain't always gonna be around here the way you'd like me to. But that's okay, it's just a part of life. When I'm gonna remember that I did it the right way. At least I thought I did, I tried it my way. Turned out fighting for the better part of 2 decades, the best years are gone. Everyone that you knew, loved and lost, yeah, they're all waiting on the other side. Already paid the full fucking cost, and I can't stand around here and keep counting no more. Don't want these bodies piled so sore of all these funeral notes, cards that I gotta write to the folks of all the kids who have fallen through the cracks. Well, if I write one more, I guess I might be next, and I don't care how it shakes out. I know I paid my heart all the way out, 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 all the way out.
Yes, sir.
I gotta go over here and there we go. All right, I timed that out pretty good because you gotta
I
manually.
know they're tricky.
They're tricky. If you don't, yeah. All right, we got Gaston. You good, man? You good to go, brother? Because we're gonna bring you on up. All right, man.
Nice.
He's outstanding. I was just making sure you was dressed and wasn't, That's all.
Hello.
That's
Anyway.
all. That's
Yeah,
all.
you
That's
only
all.
really got to be dressed from here up.
I don't care really about the Oh no,
Oh,
no. Remember,
you've
we
seen
can't
it here
unsee.
first,
We
folks.
can't
Yeah,
unsee.
yeah. Oh, I hear
How's
you
it
both
going?
just fine.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. See, the other day when I had the earphones, when they were hooked up, when they'd let go, I could the phone for some reason the volume was like super quiet. I had to do like the guy a while ago. I had to like really listen.
Yeah, we figured that out, man. We had a few people where it just like it squeals sometimes.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
like, it causes a weird echo, but yeah, as long as you got headphones and you're on it, because it happened to me too. Like it was feedbacking into the computer through the mic from the speaker, right?
Okay, yeah.
So we got that figured out, and we just try to tell anybody that, like, yeah, as long as you're plugged in on your phone with headphones, you're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because this is just the phone without headphones. So, because I thought these phones are pretty smart because for me to hear you guys, it should technically feed back through the mic, right?
Yeah.
But it's not reverberating, so that's pretty good.
Nice. That's good to know, man.
Well,
That's
because
we had a guy the other day, and he was having big time problems.
Yeah, it
with
was.
a paranormal.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
It might depend on the phone too, maybe.
Could be.
Yeah. Well, and depending on, I'll be honest with you, man, I might have had stuff messed up on my side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With mic settings and stuff. I don't know.
Well,
I had stuff.
Gremlins in the engine, as we
There was
say.
a lot of gremlins. There was a lot of gremlins. Tommy Kenyon says it is echo and noise cancellation.
Mm-hmm.
His brother Tommy knows, and he does. He's into all of that. So you told him about the situation, Tommy. That's fun.
Yeah,
that's fun.
I want to show you guys the beautiful weather we're having over here.
Yeah, let's see it, man. Oh yeah. Let me pull it up big screen here for a second. I'm gonna drop us.
Yeah. That's not too bad anymore. Snow's not blowing as much.
Yeah, that's definitely
90-kilometer-hour winds or something. My buddy was saying down there. Like
that's crazy.
Like up here, we're showing those banks before. Like now, it's a nightmare because you're driving at nighttime. And the banks are higher than your vehicle, right? So it's just white everywhere you go. So hopefully it's done tomorrow, man. It's been like 3-4 days of this, honestly. So
we haven't gotten snow like that in the last couple of years, but like I said, in the 90s, we used to get storms that were crazy.
Remember 94, dude? Like that year was insane. I remember there was so much snow. I went to a 2-story schoolhouse, and you could walk right up onto the roof. We started wrestling around and threw one of our buddies into the middle, like the pit, not realizing how much snow was in there. Oh, let's just say the fire department had to get involved.
Oh my god!
Because we couldn't get him out. It was brutal, but he was okay. He lived.
We played King of the Hill once at school, and we forgot to test the snow first. Yeah. And someone pushed me off, and when I landed, there was like a frozen crust on top. Oh my god, it hurt bad.
Did you ever ski or snowboard?
I snowboarded once.
At Poland Mountain?
And they had a ramp. No. At a guy's house, he had a big hill, and they put a ramp. So I kept going down. I kept missing it because I was going right, So I went all the way to the left on the third try, and I hit the ramp. And the way I landed, I broke his snowboard in half.
That's funny.
Oh, that's brutal. Because back then, the board was expensive back then. You know what I mean?
He wasn't too happy about it. But I was like, you wanted me to try. I tried.
Oh, yeah. But it's like that. It's like ice on rock, like on just like the hardest terrains ever down there. You know what I mean? We got hit with a couple of those ice storms, too. Those were insane. Those were crazy, man. Like way worse than snow. I'll take snow over the ice any day.
Yeah.
It just clings to everything. It smashes everything all to hell. So but I'm glad it's over, or it seems better.
Yeah, it seems like y'all are on the backside of it, according to what the new. I don't, I'm not a weatherman. I'm just saying that's what I heard.
That's what I heard. Done soon. So.
Yeah. It's cold. and it sucks. That's the weather report from Southwest Virginia.
What's the weather? It's cold.
Okay, that's what it is. It's cold. Hey,
I told you guys I played in a metal band in high school. We played like Green Day and stuff like that. Well, remember for a while it was all the big thing. Everyone putting stickers on their guitars and that.
Oh yeah.
And remember those Nintendo magazines?
Yeah.
There's like cool drawings in there. I cut them out and then put them with tape. Well, I got to show you what my guitar looks like. It doesn't play anymore, but check this out.
All right. Oh well, let me swell up full.
You did a good job. That looks like
I went a little bit overboard when I was young.
It almost looks like an Eddie Van Halen special. That's crazy.
Even the back.
Dude, that's wicked, man.
Ninja Turtles, you name it.
Dude, you went wild.
Yeah, dude, that's killer.
Yeah. And once it was no longer playable, it all got screwed up. I even did the frets.
Nice. Dude,
those are tattoos. Like stick-on tattoos.
Yeah. That's cool though. That's
it's cool.
So now it's just like like part of the museum, I guess.
Well, it's nice to have that stuff because I know like a lot of the stuff I've had over the years has got lost through consequence or fires or flooding. You know what I mean? Because like I remember my guitar like that. It was like $150 Vantage guitar, which I bought at like Moncton Music, and I had like like stickers and like different drawings I had made and like taped them on and stuff. So yeah, I remember that era. That was a lot of fun though. Like that was a really cool time to be like in music, listening to music. It was
yeah.
It was exciting,
Yeah, like when I was like 16, 17, I pawned a guitar that was signed by Rock Voisine.
Oh no way!
Yeah, he's my first cousin actually, but my father's family, they're 12 kids, right?
Yeah.
And his mom was one of the oldest ones, and my dad is one of the youngest ones. So we had by the time I was 14, I met him twice, and both times at concerts in Moncton.
Wow.
So I only met him twice in my life, but yeah, I got a guitar signed by him, and I ended up pawning it when I was 17. Now I'm like, why did I pawn that? That had sentimental value.
Yeah, man,
dude, and like that's something like there, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people might not know, but like he was a big Canadian, like what is like francophone.
Oh, he was huge in the 90s, and then in Europe he blew up even bigger over there.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny because my wife, like she's Acadian, but her family moved up to like Quebec when she was about 4, and there was this rumor that Rock Voisine lived in their cul-de-sac, like when they were like little kids, so they'd like run up to the house and like check it out. And she's like, we brought that up the other day, and it was like, is that true? And her mom's like, no. She's like, why'd you make us believe that for years?
That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
Yeah. First time I met him, I was 12 at a concert in Moncton, and all the girls, back then he was really popular, and all the girls at school were like, can you get an autograph for me? And I was like, no, I'm not going to bug him for like 20 autographs.
No,
I'm just not going to do it. I don't even know him. I've never met him myself.
All right. I can't even get an autograph from me from him.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy though. Cool.
Well, I got a song in here, one of the ones from the last time, There Goes My Life. So I'm going to play it while you're with us. And it'll automatically drop us all off. And then as soon as that song's over, it will pop right back up. So just know that. It'll automatically bring us
You're getting good at this, guy.
Okay. I'll be...
don't say that too loud.
Let it rip. I'll be back.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
All
right.
All
right. Hey, this is Guy and Shine. We got Gaston's guitar covers with us. He's been on before, so he's an old friend now. But this is his cover. There Goes My Life. So we'll see you on the other side, Gaston. Shout out to everybody. 6 people in the house.
All he could think about was how I'm too young for this. Got my whole life ahead. Hell, I'm just a kid myself. How am I gonna raise one? Oh, he could see his dreams going up in smoke. So much for ditching this town, hanging out on the coast. Oh well, those plans are long gone. He said, there goes my life, There goes my future, my everything. Might as well kiss it all goodbye. There goes my life. Couple years of up all night and a few thousand dives later. That mistake he thought he made covers up the refrigerator. Oh yeah, he loves that little girl. Mama's waiting to tuck her in as she fumbles up those stairs. She smiles back at him, dragging that teddy bear to sleep tight. Blue eyes and bouncing curls, and he smiles. There goes my life. There goes my future, my everything. I love you, Daddy, good night. There goes my life.
Outstanding, my man. That was nice. I was over here plucking around on the guitar while you was doing it, and that's
I
outstanding.
gotta trim my beard. I look good in that video. I gotta trim. I'm getting shaggy.
Hey, you know, you get to look back and say, hey, you know what? Maybe cleaned up ain't so bad after all.
Yeah,
I was right. You know, it's like, I know what you mean. And I look back at my dude and I'm like, God, I'm gray.
Oh my God. A couple of years ago, I had my beard all the way out to here, and I thought I looked decent with it, right? And when I see photos, I'm so damn embarrassed. I was like, "Oh my God, that wasn't a good look for me at all."
I know. I never had the luxury of having what you call a nice beard. My beard was always one of them that made me look like a heroin addict, whether I was on heroin or not. And it's like, so I got to walk a thin line between, like, because I got two different choices, bro. All right, if I let my stuff grow out real long, then like I say, I look a lot like a heroin addict. I look like somebody needs some rehab or something. But if I shave it all off, I then look like I'm a bit like a cancer patient. So it's like I gotta walk a thin line between, and now the line just keeps getting thinner and thinner because that gray don't disappear down when I shave. It's like, it's there from the get-go. It used to be like as it got longer, it would get a little gray. So if I kept it close to the meat, you couldn't tell. But now, as soon as it comes out the meat, it's gray. There's no black roots left. It's all just turning gray now, man. But you know what? I don't care. I really don't.
Salt and pepper look.
I pimp it.
Yeah. Gray comes out in the beard first anyway.
You know. Hey,
it does for me. I barely have any gray in my head. I think they fall out before they turn gray. So
well, and I keep mine cut close enough that it's my story and I tell it the way I want. There ain't no gray. Very, very little gray. It's all right there. That's it. It's there ain't none on top. But I'm with you, man. And you know, I'm just fortunate because with my family, man, my dad was one of them, like, you know, by the time he was 12 years old, he was bald. You know what I mean? I mean, he never really had a full head of hair. I'm kind of exaggerating there, but by the time he was in his 20s, he was bald-headed on the top.
Yep.
And, you know, for me, I took after my mother's side. I got a thick head of hair. It is a little gray these days. My grandfather, who I'm named after, it's my understanding he was gray as a very young man. He died a young man.
Well, I was going to say there's no age for gray hair because I knew a guy at 19. He was completely gray, like no black hairs left. Like his whole head was gray. He started turning gray at like 16.
Yeah.
It's rare, but it does happen. Yeah.
It does happen, and it's not always to do with age for sure. It's just not, and it is hereditary in a lot of ways. If you have family that winds up being gray early, a lot of times you'll wind up being gray early. Of course, I'm not really that early. I mean, I'm 47 years old. I turn 48 next week. So
next week, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So it's like I know a lot of dudes my age. Of course, dope didn't help, but I know a lot of dudes my age, man. They look terrible. They just look like a lot older than what they are, and they've just lived a hard life. And it's
Yeah,
like,
it depends how you live your life too. Yeah.
man, it does. And man, that's one reason why that I quit drinking. To be honest with you, I've had 3 friends in the past, 10 years that have left this world, and I know for a fact that it wasn't because they did any kind of drugs. It wasn't because of that. They drank themselves to death, and they were a little
Yep.
bit older than me, about 20 years older than me. But I watched their decline. I watched them go from being healthy in their 50s and still able to handle everything to once they hit, their late 50s, early 60s, that beer and liquor had caught up
Mhm.
with them because they'd been drinking since they was 19, 20 years
Yeah.
old all their lives. And then when they did get sick, then they went down and they plummeted and they were gone. They left the world
Yeah.
fast. It was like
And
their body was so weak from
yeah.
years of that kind of treatment that when they did happen to have some little something go wrong, it just plummeted.
Yeah.
And I will tell you that, and I don't mean to keep talking.
Oh, it's all good.
But when I quit drinking, I had been drinking since I come home from the penitentiary. I got out in 06. And I didn't do any kind of drugs or anything for several years. I did stay away from all that, but I drank heavy. And then I started back on stuff and just drinking all the time. And drinking had become an every day. And I remember when I quit drinking, I didn't tell my wife, I didn't tell nobody because I knew that if I actually quit, it'll be noticeable because I drink every day. So
Mm.
anyway, I was 17 days in, 17, 18 days in, a little over 2 weeks. And I'm telling you, man, my body was so deprived of fluid just because I lived on beer. And then, I might drink a soda throughout the day. And then in the evening time, start drinking again. I mean, it was bad. And for years it was like that. But I was several weeks in, a couple and a half weeks in, before I felt like my body had finally took on enough fluid and it built back up. I put on like 20 pounds
Oh
of
yeah. I'll believe it.
and it was just like that. And I craved eggs. I craved tuna. I ate 6, 7, 8 eggs at a time some mornings. And I went from not eating much of anything, drinking and eating enough to stay alive to like when I quit after a couple days of getting past feeling a little bit weird on my stomach, dude, my body was like, but I noticed it was like another 10 years of that and I'd be in the grave. Another 10 years
Mm.
of that particular lifestyle, my body was definitely deprived just
Yeah.
because of years of drinking. And you convince yourself, oh well, it's legal and I don't drive. I stay at the house and I do it. Well, okay, but you're still killing yourself in the long run. You're still poisoning yourself. That's what alcohol is. It's a poison. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
it's okay to consume.
That's why you get buzzed.
It's exactly why you get buzzed. So it's like it's okay. I don't have no problem with people consuming it, but for myself, it became every day. It was every day, and it was like it don't do nothing. It's like all you're doing is spending money. And it got so expensive, bro. Around here, it got so expensive to buy any beers or
Yeah.
anything like that. So,
And the older
man,
you get, the harder it hits. Hey. Dog just came in to say hi.
And
Hey,
if
puppy.
you do, hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, I got a little pup myself, man. He's part
Yeah.
of he's
This is
part of the
Alpha.
family. He is
He's
family.
just a little bit over a year old.
Oh wow.
Ah,
Yeah,
want to say
man.
hi, Alpha?
Looking
He was
good.
sleeping in bed with mom and the boy.
Yeah, that
The
sounds
wife
like our
opened the
little
garage door. She said, she's crying for you. She's looking for you.
Yeah. That's how ours will do though, man. All day long he wants to be right on me, but then when bedtime rolls around, he's in there under the covers with Courtney. Like right now, he's in there with Courtney. I know where my dog's at. He's in there underneath the covers with my wife. I know exactly where he is. Like,
Yeah.
that's but shout out to everybody. Face to Ace. Hello, man. What's up? Nice to see y'all. Nice to see you. Good vibes to you. This is Gaston's Guitar Covers here with us. He was sharing a little bit of his music. This is Guy and Shine After Dark. Shine and them's having some bad weather and just a mess up there where he's at. So he's having to dip in and out and take care of stuff and do what he's got to do. But Hey, howdy to you, man. Appreciate you being here. It's always good vibes. We just trying to share a little bit of music, share a little bit of fun. I got a little song that I did called Just a Closer Walk with Thee. I did it around Christmas time. I happen to have it loaded up here where I can just pull it up and not, because playing live for me yet, where I don't have the proper stuff, it just sounds terrible. So I don't even try it right now. I just play stuff that we've pre-recorded and put it up here.
Yeah. Even the other day when you got me to play a song live, I was nervous and I missed a bunch of notes, right? And I thought that must have sounded like crap. My wife was like, "No, listen to it. It sounded fine." So I went back and I listened to it. The quality's so bad you don't notice I'm missing notes.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just not the same live through a stream for some reason.
It's not. It's just not. And I haven't figured out the trick. So, this is Just a Closer Walk with Thee. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hey, Miss Tracy, there she is. But hey, thank you. And Flexify. Hey, appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. This is Creating Change with Guy and Shine. This is Gaston's guitar covers up here with me right now. We were just sharing a couple of his songs. We're getting ready to play a song. It's not a song that I wrote. I do have songs that I wrote, but this is a song called Just a Closer Walk with Thee. I did it around Christmas time, and I just want to share it. Why not? So this is Just a Closer Walk with Thee. We'll see you here in just a few. This is Guy and Shine After Dark. Appreciate y'all being here.
I'm weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk, dear Lord, close to me. Just a closer walk with me. Granted, Jesus, hear my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. When my feeble life is old, time for me will be no more. Guide me safely to the shore, through thy kingdom shore, to thy shore. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus, hear my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus, hear my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be.
right, we're back in the house. We got Sean Day back, and I think we got Gaston. Let's see, wrong one. I don't know. I think I think maybe Gaston might have dropped. I don't know what happened. Sorry, Gaston, if I dropped you. I don't think I did. But anyway, we had Gaston's guitar covers in the house. He done another one of his songs that we had loaded up in the time frame there. What do you got loaded up for us down here? I was just finishing up.
I got Long Road West, and I got Pills loaded up for you down there. So
he said he did a guy. I took myself out. Okay, hey, I get it, brother. I get it. Good to hang out with you for a minute, Gaston. We appreciate you, man, and we'll be sharing your songs throughout God's Shine Show every so often, making sure we push you up, and we always will, man. Thank you for being part of the crew, man. Shout out to everybody in the house. We got 11 people in the house. This is what you said. Pills is the next one, or Long Road Home.
Long Road West is probably the next one. Yeah.
Long Road West it is, guys. This is God and Shine After Dark. We appreciate every one of you.
Yeah.
Exactly was it is I lost my life on a long road west. Was where they found me dead. Someone whispered I want. Dead
Very good, Sean. I like that.
Nice.
I like that, man.
Yeah,
Very
that's a
good.
fun
Very
one to play.
good.
Fun one to
Gaston's
play.
guitar cover in the house still with us. Appreciate you. Shout out to 10 Gaston. Let me say this to you. I'm reading your comment, and I'm just going to tell you like this. This is the way I feel about that. Look, understand that the level in which that you're at, no matter what level it is, I don't care if you're up here or if your level's right here. There's always somebody that's a few steps underneath of you that's looking up to you and saying, "Hey, okay, I like the way that sounds, or I appreciate what he's done with this skill level that he has." So don't discount what gifts that you have, and don't take that away from yourself, because you have skill and you do a very outstanding job, man. So we push you up here, God and Shine. Thank you, man. Thank you, Miss Tracy. Miss Tracy in the house, best fan ever. Possibly the best fan in the world.
Fan.
Because she is just like super fan, and we just appreciate her. She's always so supportive of both Guy and Shine, and it's always just been so nice, and just always lighting our comments up with these kind of beautiful little comments right there. And
they look so nice. They're so appealing.
Yeah,
to
it just looks. They do. They do.
Show, 10 to 1
Yeah,
Eastern Standard Time.
Indeed.
Hit that. Tell them to tap that screen for you boys.
Double tap the screen for you boys.
Oh,
just double tap.
It is.
Double tap.
Just tap.
Tap that screen.
Tap.
Good vibes. Double tap. That's fun.
Share it as Karen,
Shout out
baby.
to Guy and Shine After Dark.
Feed them
ducks.
Goes the sound of my gap while I
Hey,
feed
look
these
here,
ducks.
Miss Tracy.
She's quick on the draw. She's quick on the draw.
Feed them ducks.
Oh.
Feed
them
ducks.
all night long.
Feed
Driving
them
up and
ducks.
down the highway, doing it my way. Wondering why I ain't feeding them ducks. Got a bucks, stretching the nuts. This is how we stay stuffed. Like the squirrels ruling the world. Oversight, he can do no furl. Say, I'm tired of being stuffed. I got my full hat on and I'm rough and tough. 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Pretty good freestyle, bro.
That was a good freestyle. I love it, man. I love it, dude. That's so fun. That is just outstanding, man. Outstanding. Oh, man. He said,
I can't wait till people consume this just by listening to it.
Oh.
Like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
This is the
You like
craziest thing I've ever put in my
Did you
ear
see
hole.
somebody say squirrel? Hey, he keeps an eye on the comments, guys. When you put squirrel in the comments, he's coming. He doesn't. He just likes to make sure that everybody's being cool. So, no, it's a good comment. He was just commenting on how good your full hat looks.
That's it.
That's all. That's all that was.
That's it.
That's all that was.
I told you.
Hey,
I told you. By the end of the week, you'll have your own track.
I'm
man.
telling you, Scrotus needed to read it. He's okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's cool with that. Okay, man. Yeah, he's good with that. Okay. He's cool. He thought duck on the screen. No. He got a little bit upset with the ducks on the screen, man.
He's not been happy with that track. Since
He's
day
not.
one.
He hasn't been happy with that. He hasn't been happy with that track. That has been one that he just doesn't appreciate very well. So, but shout out to everybody. We got 8 in the house. Sean Digg and I, we're having a great time with everybody. This is like, I don't even know how many days in a row that we've been going. I don't know how many days in a row. It's been 2 days.
What day of the week it is right now. Is it?
Hey, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter because here at God
All
Shine,
gas, no
it's all
brakes.
after dark.
And it's all gas, no brakes, baby.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Zooga. Say,
Oompa.
man. Dang, what a singer there.
We can put them cuts in after,
Oh, man.
Maybe. You know what, Gaston? I will be down. Because all my one of my very closest friends, he still lives back in Moncton, so I try to get down there every August. But I do get down every August. I've made it a point. You know what I mean? Some things you got to make a point of, right? But in between that time, and we got some other stuff we'll be doing, which we're gonna have to announce that soon.
Absolutely. I mean, it's almost any time now. It's pretty much at that point now where we've done stepped in so deep that I mean we're in it to win it now. It's like we've done showed them how it is to do this far with it. So we're getting ready to up our game one more time and one more game. Gonna bring it to the next level. We're excited to get to share it with everybody though, what we have in mind. Gaston says excited. Maybe I could find an open mic. Yeah, I bet you could.
Dude, we could, man, I still know a few guys that, I don't know what it's called anymore, but the Manhattan, the O2, and I still know one of the owners. He's still a good buddy of mine. So we could definitely line that up with a bit of timing, man, for sure. I love coming down in August because it's just like kind of right before seasons change. You know what I mean? You get the tail end of the nice weather, and it's just a nice time of year to go home. So
yeah. That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, Tommy, we're excited to share the rest of our journey, man. As we stated in the very beginning, that Sean and I was going to be open, but we were gonna share things as we felt led, and we just know that our next step is to take it one step further and one step further and one step further, and a few steps from now that's gonna wind up being a pretty outstanding thing. So we're excited to share each step along the way. The journey has been just coming out with God and Shine and showing that there's a different way to come at things like this. Is a team effort on this part right here. And even though we have our separate pages, this is a collaboration and it's both of our venture. And there is possibilities in that, and that you can do things differently. Then you can have your own approach and your own style, and you don't have to follow nobody else. And this is our way
in fact, don't follow anybody else. You know what I mean?
That's right.
We've just kind of Guy's been doing it his way. I've been doing it my way, and it's been
somehow they weave themselves into. Now it's out. Now we're together. Now we're together doing this. So we're anxious to see you or to get to show you what networking in real time looks like, because we started out with comments in each other's videos several months ago, and it turned into, hey, man, you want to drop an email, or hey, you want to do a FaceTime or whatever through message, whatever. Yep. And then it led to, well, man, I just enjoy talking to you, man. Like, we'll just do this and talk. And then next thing you know, we're trying to see how we can record things and then it led us on a journey of coming to this particular platform that we're using with StreamYard. And it was like, hey, dude, this is exactly what we were trying to accomplish behind the scenes, but instantly, and you don't have to keep. And so here we are, and we're sharing this journey with everybody, because as we said, we have a couple future steps, and we just think it's going to be exciting for you guys to watch how this adventure comes together and truly comes together. And I'll just leave it at that. But good vibes to everybody. We appreciate y'all. Well done. Appreciate you guys being here, man. 9 in the house. Shout out to everybody who's been here with us. We appreciate all of you. Hey, Flexify, we appreciate that. Thank you for your kind words. It is we feel great about our collaboration, because it's turned into something that, in this lifetime, if you can have one person or two people come into your life that wasn't just there from the beginning, and somehow mesh into your life and find a way into being your friend, then you try your best to say, okay, man, well, I'm gonna open up my way of thinking, and I'm gonna open up the way that I do things, and I'm gonna see where this grows. And because the only way that a seed ever grows is to put it in the ground. You can put it in a bag and set it in the cabinet, and it'll be in that same bag in the same cabinet for years, man.
I was thinking what I mean? Kind of same analogy last night. It's like a seed in the ground with no water won't grow, right? So you got to get out there and water it sometimes a bunch of times, and that just means,
absolutely.
Persistence overcomes resistance.
Well, and that's it. That leads to another great lead in on this. And sometimes when you plant a seed, it's just not meant to grow. And don't be upset when that happens too, because there's other things found, and there's other things found in the journey.
The backside to this for both of us is we both had other people we had intended on doing this with, people that we both knew. Like, I personally had a guy that I knew very well. Guy had a guy he knew very well. And, for me, it came to the point where it was like, you know what, like this, I'm tired of waiting. You know what I mean? And like honestly, like get her done while you can get her done. If this is something you want to do, go for it. If you want to come up, go for it. Just network, help
Absolutely.
each other out, because it's a real easy thing. It's free. It's simple, and best part is it's free, and you can learn some stuff. You know what I mean? Whether you like it, you don't like it, you can still learn
1000%.
something. So
1000%. Well, and it taught me a valuable lesson on disappointment, because I'm just going to be honest with you.
yeah,
You know, I was truly as a person, I was disappointed in the way that it wasn't like nothing ended, nothing ever began, and I kept reaching and I kept trying, I kept asking, hey, do you want to do this? Like, hey, I built this channel up to here, like we can now do this and this, like this. And it's like I keep asking, and it's like, okay, after a little while, it's like as a human being, you can't help but be like, if you won't give me a straight answer, then the answer is I don't want to do this with you.
exactly. Yeah.
Because if you had a straight answer for me, you would say, look, this is the reason why that I don't want. Well, then it made me grow as a man, and it said, now wait a minute, that's not always true. Sometimes a person is trying their best to tell you that that's not for me by not saying nothing.
Yeah.
And we allow that to hurt our feelings, and we hear something else that they're totally not saying, which is what I did to myself. Sometimes this is what I did to myself. As I'm trying to say,
that and being like, okay, we're gonna sit down this week and we're
well,
gonna do it.
that's
And
then, the ink is black, not white.
that's it,
That. True that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is it taught me that, wait a minute, I've got to look at it from the angle. This is something I wanted to do. I can't make him want. I can't make him want to do something because it's something that I believe in, or it's something that I want to do. And no matter how much you may have spoke on it in the past, the real present is how you live. So it's like, if you're not ready to do this, then I have to keep going. So in keeping on going, then I found my step forward. So as I was trying to say is, I think there's a lesson to be learned every time you feel that disappointment. Okay, if it is somebody doing you bad, okay, fine, be disappointed, cry about it if you need to, and move on. But take a look at it and make sure that you're actually hearing what's being said, or you're observing what's happening and not making it up in between your own ears, what you think you're hearing.
Definitely, that's one of the top 3 lessons that I've learned in life, is that, you know, I thought I could force my way through things. I can carry the weight. I can make it happen. And you can for a while, but eventually everything comes cracking down. And the things that I applied the least amount of force to, meaning they just kind of occurred organically, have been the ones that have borne the most fruit, so to speak, right? And that lesson just keeps coming up to me over and over again.
It's an important thing to just keep in mind that you know, we're gonna, for me, because I'm a Christian man and I look at it from a Christian standpoint. When I take a step out on faith, I'm taking a step out on what God's plan is, not God's plan. And it's hard sometimes as a human to discern between those two. So as a man, we say, okay, I'm going to take my step forward, and I'm just going to know that there's going to be disappointments. There's going to things that I thought would work out one way don't work out. But in the end, if I just keep going, I keep persevering, keep working through that, then I will understand exactly every step that happened, exactly every turn that was taken.
That is creating change. Right?
It's creating change. It's moving.
You can choose to change, or you can choose to remain the same. I remember hearing that, and I'm like, man, wow, what a slap in the face that was. Because I realized in that moment, most of my life, until I realized that, I was resisting change, which was causing insane stress, bad decisions, terrible behavioral habits, and I lost myself in it. And I lost everything. And then I found my way back. So, you know what I mean? Like,
well, that's the key, is like,
you learn.
And you know what? We refer to it as our way back, but maybe that was just all along the way forward. You're always moving forward.
Because, you know, they say it's all a series of tests. Like, you know, I got to spend...
You're just gathering up stuff along the way during that little veer off that you can share with everybody when you know, so
everybody's got something you can learn, man.
Absolutely. So, you know, it's nice to share these kind of perspectives, because it makes me dig in and think about, like, okay, as a human being, man, you do have to like take into consideration that because you think a plan is the perfect God plan. Oh, this plan that God's come up with is just the perfect plan. But that's not true. That's not true, and it's not going to fall in line with what happens. You think that's the way it's going to be.
You want.
That
it's plan all you want. You know what I mean? Just try.
Plan on it not happening. It's gonna.
Just like I remember asking my mom one time when I was real young. I said, "Mom, what's the meaning of life?" Right? And that's a pretty big question to ask somebody. And she looked me dead straight in the eyes and she said, "To be the best person you can be every single day that you can be."
I like being asked that question too, because my answer is, I believe, as like I say, I speak only for me, as a man walking in a Christian walk the best that I know how, then my true purpose on this world is to be a fisher of men. Whether it be that I catch 1 man or 1 million, is to just go and be good to people, spread good vibes, spread good inspiration for people. And when I have a chance and there's ears that's willing to listen, spread the word of Christ in my way. I don't have to beat nobody up with the Bible. I don't have to push nothing on nobody. I can just speak from my personal view on the way that I feel about things. And that gives us, there's a light in there. There's a light in there. If and sometimes you got to have a little forced, like, hey, let's see that light. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Oh yeah, and there will be definitely times you'll question it, whatever you refer to it as. Like as I say, it's whatever it is you believe in. Just hopefully you believe in something yourself, something above you. Excellent, and just believe in that and allow yourself to feel it, because when you do, because as somebody who did not for a very, very long time in my life, I became numb, and I mean like no feelings other than just anger and like a peculiar kind of sadness, and then eventually, after just stopping the madness that wasn't what I wanted at all to begin with, and finally making active choices in my life, did I see that, hey, wait a minute. And that took me till 33 years old. 33. But better late than never, and I'm grateful for it. You know what I mean? So and yes, I do believe trials and tribulations and tests, everybody has a different set, and like what I really admire about the Native Americans is they refer to it here as Schoolhouse Earth and the Creator, right? And they believe you're sent here and this is where you're tested. It's very much like the story, not the story
of Job. The story of Job.
Exactly. And it's interesting. And I remember sitting and being fortunate enough to sit in one of the Longhouse meetings, and that's where the elders gather and they do their their different prayers and their dances. And the whole outline of that was just that the idea was you would get sent down here time and time again, and you would be presented with tests and tests again until you got the lesson. And the ultimate lesson was just to let go and believe in yourself, right? Just allow it to come. Don't get trampled. Don't run over. But there's a difference between forcing your way through life and embracing what's coming to you. And that's something that took me a long time to figure out.
Indeed. And fun that we mentioned the story of Job, because I think about what the real story behind that was, and basically what the devil was trying to say, what Satan was trying to say, is that if you allow me to dance in this man's life for a little while, I can make it to where he'll curse you and he'll die. And God told him, he said, okay, I'm gonna test. I don't believe that. I don't think so. I believe that I don't think that'll ever happen. Well, all of his friends were telling him, all of his family was telling him, just curse God and die. Get over with it. He had sores and he was bedfast and all this, and it was just terrible. And he was like, no, I'm not doing that. And then, basically what it boiled down to was, man, is he strapped his boots up and he moved forward and he kept going. And he told his family, I will not curse God. I will not just quit. I'm just going to keep on going. The devil it ain't going to happen. And family was dying and just famine and just terrible things. And this man kept his faith. And in the end, he proved that, God, once again, just like my favorite poem, Footprints in the Sand. When you look back and you see that one set of footprints and you think, well, man, I was all by myself. No, you wasn't. God was carrying you. God didn't go nowhere.
Well,
God, he was carrying you along at that point. So
it reminds me of something from experience in a different part of my career, which was a saying that we had: never say die, right? And it always related to that story. It's like, as long as you, like, because you can, it's amazing what the human body can do and what it can endure. You know what I mean? And it's also amazing how easy it can be manipulated. But that's the brain. So you want to make sure that this thing is sharp and it's aligned with this, and they're working in tandem. Because if one's outruling the other one, you're going to make reactions based off of behavior, or you're going to get manipulated due to indecision. So have that time for yourself. It's very, very important. More now than ever, because I do believe we have a great opportunity to turn so much of this around. Like, this ability to do what we're doing right now, like,
such a blessing.
Absolutely.
Such a blessing. And I mean, shout out to 10 people in the house. We appreciate y'all appreciating our look at things. And I never try to push my opinion, and Sean don't ever try to push it. We just throw it out for the world. We throw it out for the world and let the world have it, and the world can do as they see fit with it. I'm confident that the way that we perceive things is truly based on how we've lived our lives and the things that we've lived through. It's not from some little book suggesting that we should feel a certain way or that we should act a certain way. So, shout out to everybody who can hear this message, and shout out that you can resonate with it. And we see you in the comments. I just want you to know that when we're talking, sometimes I have a hard time refocusing because I hone in sometimes and I get a little deep into it, but I do see the comments and I'm catching up. The Church of Guy and Shine, hey, however you want to refer to it. I personally think, as a Christian man, that I had two choices to make. I could either go into, leading myself into bad and just doing bad and all along leading other people into bad, or I could make a decision and say, I'm going to do good. And anybody that wants to be a part of that journey is now going to be part of goodness, and they're going to be part of, okay, I've seen this side, and I see that, man, all it does is take us down a real bad path. Now, if we want to go the right way, this is the way that I'm going. I'm steadfast on the way I'm going, and anybody that wants to come with me is welcome, but this is the way that we move forward in it. And it's by just being a good, I think in the end, it's so simple. Everybody makes it so difficult. All God wants you to do is just be a kind person, and you're being a fisher of men by doing that, because you're spreading the love of Christ just by being kind to people and showing kindness to people.
Whatever word you use for God.
Whatever that word is, indeed.
And that's what
whatever that maker is.
Whatever it is that you believe in, the outline is the same. Be a half-decent person.
And that's
it. That's it. That's
whatever you call your God. That's why I always say, for me as a Christian man, I think people understand that, because we're, it's like, okay, this is a pretty deep conversation.
So I say, for me, I'm just because
you can call it whatever you want.
Whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want. Because how much higher is a God? If it's God, it's God.
That's why I say whatever, and that's why I point out God. Whatever you believe in, because it's always up. You know what I mean?
I think that's man, indeed. Yeah. Because it is all about it. Well, the main thing is that you believe that there's something bigger than you.
Well, you
because people get caught up thinking they're the biggest thing, and we're not.
That. Save yourself a minute. Save yourself a minute. You ain't the biggest thing in the world. And if oh man, yeah.
Well, what I mean is you wrap yourself up in a life where it's all about, and it's all about me,
myself, and
it's like, dude, if you stop with the me, and start thinking about, how does if I do this for me, how does this help my family? How does this help my friends? How does this help that?
This brings you back to the tests that you're going to get. Like, I think of that young lady that was up in here, about a week ago, and she wasn't doing well, right? And she came in and was kind of talking about how she was depressed and so on, etc. If you were here, you were here. And that was an interesting thing to see, because that was a person coming into a space where we actually had resources in real time and everything lined up, and the people that were in the chat helped this person out. Now, to me, that's when I say God or whatever, like whatever you believe in, like, you know what I mean? Because you see something like that, I'll tell you this: I know there's no coincidences. There's no coincidences. There's chances for opportunities and growth or staying the same. So pick one or the other. And sometimes you get stuck in one. But that's okay, as long as you understand this is just part of your ultimate journey. Everybody goes through stuff. I never thought I was going to be in half the situations I was. Trust me on this one. You know what I mean? But they were. And if you go back to, back to all that, that's what they say it's all about. You get
Well, I try to. I guess I maybe I'm too clear on where I stand for everybody. I just talk from a Christian standpoint, but I hope everybody understands when I say that you believe it however you want. Call it any name that you so see fit. You can name it any name you want, but in the end, if you look it up, God is God. That's it, and that's all, and that's the maker. So you could refer to it as a tree. You can refer to it as a leaf. You can refer to it as whatever it is. But in the end, if it's your God, then that's above all. So it's just the way it is. And when I talk, then I speak from a Christian standpoint with steadfast in me, and that's fine because I expect others to do the same with their faith.
Well, that's it. And like one thing I realized, and it was through going through my particular tests, and there have been many, is that there was a time where the word God, it hit me in a way that it didn't used to. It became uncomfortable. I'll be honest with you. Like when I was young, going to church and all that stuff, into it, loved it. But after some of the experiences, I found that the traditional understanding for me had changed a bit, and I felt more that I started to feel it like inside of me. And then I realized, well, Shine, you got a choice now. You can keep being angry, but now you've recognized that there's something else, and I chose to tap into that, and that is what my higher power is. You know what I mean? So that's why I love to have these conversations, because whatever it is you believe in, it's not, I'm just saying that to dismiss things. I'm saying that because sometimes words fail us. And the important part and takeaway for this, on both of our parts, I know this, is that you believe in something. Because believing in something gives you something to work towards, right? Absolutely it does. And
well, you gotta have, if you don't believe,
it
comes back to like this.
Yep.
If we set our own moral compass as humans, do you know how nasty and filthy we are?
We're the only
you have to have
on the
something.
planet
You have to have something that you refer to as a higher power, whether it be God, Jesus, whatever it is that you want to, whatever it is, because that's how your moral compass gets set. And if you abide by the laws of that religion, then that's how your moral compass
the commandments. Like I always think of the commandments because they're so universal through whatever religion you want to go to. Okay. Like the basic rules of just being a decent person.
It's that simple.
Follow the damn rules and everything is fine.
Not talking about the radicalized versions.
No.
We're talking about the normal
outline, normal, just straight
versions.
Up. Like don't have,
because all of it has some radicalism in it that I don't agree with.
I'm not talking about my old,
like,
King James Bible.
Man.
I'm just talking about
I'm talking about my King James Bible will always stand for me, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The Old Testament, I like my wrathful God.
Well, the Old Testament, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I mean, my Bible's still my Bible, and it is the King James version for sure. But
apologies, my friend.
But yeah, dude, I almost stepped on a toe right there. But indeed,
this is why we don't normally.
You do
talk
have to have.
Or religion.
Well, you should. You should talk it as long as you're willing to. As long as you're willing to hear what the other person is saying, you understand that. Look, you don't have to always clarify. You don't have to always be right on as long as you're being true. As long as you're saying it in a clear way. Like, hey, from my standpoint, this is how I do it. And then they can say, I like that standpoint, but I still don't agree.
Hey, you know what?
Cool. And it's like, okay, that's cool.
The biggest mission for me is that somebody just takes a thought about it.
And just think about it. And like, okay.
Because I'll tell you,
that's all you can do.
I knew it. I knew my text. I knew my book. I knew it all. And a series of events happened, and I walked away from it. That I did. I'll be honest with it. But it never left me, which was wild. And it took me time to realize that same thing that helped me get through all these situations, that helped me survive, was the exact same thing that I started with.
Indeed.
So that's why I say, however you understand it, maybe that's a better way. However it comes across to you, if you get that feeling, whatever it is, just lean into it. Because
I did while I was locked up. I was fortunate enough to have a couple different religions that I did get a chance to know some of the people that were, practicing that religion. And the one thing that after we talked about, like my Christian, being a Christian man, then being Muslim or whatever it is, then after we talked about it, it was like, well, you know what? I mean, they're asking you to be. It's not that. It's like
it's pretty much the same exact thing, dude.
Yeah,
honestly, it's a few extra prayers in this department and a couple Hail Marys over here, but.
And we both agreed that there was radical stuff like man, some of this stuff I don't want to hear on either side. I don't want to hear none of it, And then, after we spoke on it, and I got the chance to be around them, it was like, well, dang, that really you start talking about everything. It's like, well, they're really we're all being taught kind of the same. A little bit the same.
When I realized that, I was in a spot where I definitely did not think I was going to realize how close things were together. And I know you know what I mean.
It's very close.
But
very close.
But it is, and got to see that firsthand, and not just in that particular setting, but again, like Native American culture. I've studied a lot on the Egyptians and stuff like that, and like the stories. I don't like to use the word stories. I don't know what the right term is, but
Well, the stories. I mean, that's what they would be referred to. That's proper.
Okay, cool.
I think
so. I think so too. I was good with that. I don't know why I second guessed it,
because it is.
Well, they are, and they've been handed down. And I mean, like like there's that same baseline that's there. So it's like, like blueprint. I don't know. I choose to believe something else. And also from the other side of things, from what I understand about science and how electricity works, is energy can't be created nor destroyed, right? So if you take that concept and apply it, well, you're just coming through this plane to learn some stuff to go back to whatever happens after this. You know what I mean?
Call whatever you want, I reckon. I mean, I don't know what it is. I don't know. No. I just know that there's something. There's something, and I call it, faith in Jesus, because that's how I have been taught, and that's what I believe. And I just think that as long as you're finding something that is more important than oneself, that is setting your moral compass for you, then you're on the right path. I don't care what you're going by. I happen to be going down. I'm walking a Christian walk because that's what I've learned and been taught.
The path
and as a man, I agree with the moral compass. Like, okay, that falls in line with I don't want to be unkind to people. I don't want to kill people. I don't want to cheat on my wife. I don't want to rob from people. I don't want, you know what I mean? All those things fall. It's like, okay, well, that's easy enough. I just be cool and nice to people, then I'm doing a good job. And that's like, okay, I can do that. I don't have to be able to quote scriptures or
because honestly, it does come back. I mean, if we get real and we just look at basic history, all right, we don't got to go back more than like 800 years. People forget this, like if that far, probably 500, when we were still living in medieval times. You know what I mean? Like, and this was like at any moment you could get your house burnt down, your entire family murdered. Until people were like, okay, enough of this, right? Like we're gonna start doing something. We're gonna make an active campaign because we're animals. We actually are animals, and the worst part about it is that we're mammals. Excuse me, is that we have the ability to procrastinate. And with the more of this tech stuff that goes on, the more comfort that's given, the more procrastination we'll do. which makes you put yourself in a place sometimes of where you think that, you know, the biggest thing in the world is you, right? And you get lost in yourself and you forget that. That's going to drive you down a dark, dark hole. It might not instantly, but by the time you realize it, you're going to be about this deep in trouble, if you know what I'm saying. And it's real hard to come back up, but there's always a way back. And you should try and find it because you deserve it. And that's what I got to say on that. You deserve happiness and peace. What you know is you got right now. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. So why not take a chance on something other than what's not working for you, if it ain't working, hypothetically, right?
Right. And I think, you know, that's something that as a grown adult,
yeah, I got you on
not
that.
just a man. I was going to say a grown ass man, but as a grown ass man or woman, you can choose whatever you want. Absolutely. But when you choose, educate yourself. Yes. Read that book, read that text, understand, and go for it. Yep. You know, because I can, one thing I can't stand is, man, you know, I've never been one to ever beat nobody up with a Bible. I've never been one to come at nobody like I have any, you know what I'm saying? Like, come at them like I've got some type of lofty education or some understanding that they don't. You know, but I know my Bible. Yeah. And I know other people's Bibles that they refer to as a Bible. Mm-hmm. And I know the similarities and I know where there's faults in both. Mm-hmm. But I do know that if you're going to be calling yourself in faith of anything, you have to be willing to speak it or you don't really have faith in it. Mm-hmm. You're just playing games. And then you're trying to, if you're not willing to speak on something and say, this is where I stand and this is how I see it, then you truly ain't standing nowhere on faith yet. You're talking it, but you're not actually doing it. And that's where people fall into their downfall is like, okay, well, I'm doing this and I don't want to stand here. I want to stand. Well, in order to say I'm walking on faith, you can't have a middle ground. You have to say I'm either here
and you can
or I'm
apply
here.
That to every aspect of your life. You know what I mean? You got to choose. You have to. If you're not going to choose life, or someone else will choose for you. And that I can guarantee.
Kind of like that old saying: if you don't if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Mm-hmm. So to me, if you're going to speak as a person, as a human being, as an adult, as a man or a woman, if you're going to speak as a person, as I'm coming at this from a faith standpoint, then you have to be willing to say it, or you really ain't living it. Well, and let's go, Tommy! Shout out to everybody in the house. Hey, we get started. We'll ramble on.
We got on a roll there.
It'll be 10 o'clock. It'll be 10 o'clock in the morning. Be like, welcome to Guy and Shine Morning Edition.
We haven't slept in the last 14 days. Guys permanently blind.
Welcome to Guy and Shine Morning Edition.
We said we'd never talk about politics, religion, or raising children. No, I'm just messing around.
I don't care. We'll talk about it.
We're messing around.
We'll get for it.
Because you got to talk about it. Because that was something that, like, I've always been I've always liked words. I've always liked language, right? And I found that a lot of the times that, like, where I've gone wrong is because of my sharpness in my delivery, right? Like, my just directness. So I've had to learn how to, like, pull back and use what God gave two of these to you and one of these for you for a reason. Use two of these as, you know, one time for that, and you'll see what you pick up. Because when you're running this twice as fast as these, you're not catching half of what's going on. And then, boom, this whole bubble happens, and a decade goes by, and then you go to prison, and you're on dope, and you're trying to get your name back. And, like, these are true stories. You're looking at two people right here that have been through an outline of that graphic that you've heard a million times now. But for myself personally, I would like to say thank you to everybody, because we are trying to keep on a schedule here, and I see we are coming up on 11.
Oh, yeah, man, doing good. 9 people in the house. Shout out to everybody who's rode with us. We appreciate you guys. This is Guy and Shine. We're just having at it, having a good freestyle talk tonight. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Guy and Shine.
And we have that AM meeting before with you-know-who.
9:30 with Big Jack.
Yep, perfect.
Yep. I got to actually send him that email over, and I'll send it over when I send yours over in the morning.
Cool.
I'll send his over to him in the morning as well. But I'm glad that you said that because I have it in here
Okay.
that I'm supposed to send it over to him as soon as I get that set up. But shout out to everybody. We still got 8 people in the house, man. Don't forget to hit the like button.
Smash that like button. Double tap that screen for your boys.
Double tap that screen. Hey, one more. Wait a minute.
Are we gonna do this one last time?
Feed them ducks, Sean. Feed them ducks.
I've
Feed
been
them.
feeding ducks while I've been
Feed
stealing
'em.
trucks. I've been taking the nuts off the back of my books.
Good
Grandma's
vibes.
Good vibes. You never know what's coming next on this crazy show.
Good vibes.
10 to 1 EST,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
And most nights.
Yeah. Miss Tracy, blessings to you. Noble, blessings to you. Look here, she's got. Hey, well now look. Wait a minute.
Look at all them ducks. Oh my. Oh my. You cannot allow that to go on with not another little bit. Baby. Checking all them ducks, if you know what I'm saying. What the duck? Why don't we get down and duck? Rowing boats while we sit and duck it. Rolling around while we keep on ducking. Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. We been ducking around. Good vibes. Super squirrel on duty all the time.
That's so fun, dude. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
All right, guys. Hey, this is good night from Guy and Sean. We appreciate everybody, man. 8 people in the house. Desi, shout out to you, my brother. Thank you.
Appreciate
Noble,
you.
thank you.
Oh.
Tommy Kenyon, shout out to Tommy Kenyon. Appreciate you, brother. I will be getting that set up for what we were talking about earlier today so that you'll have access. We'll get that lined out.
Captain Squirrel.
Captain Squirrel. Yeah, Captain Squirrel. Squirrels. Hey, Squirrels Magnet Fishing.
All over the place.
Yeah, I didn't show Squirrel's magnet fishing when he was in here earlier. I never did bring out the squirrel. I didn't want to start a fight. I didn't want to start a fight in the chat room. I was like, well, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna hold off on that because
striking and we can't afford this right now.
As you guys know, all you gotta do is type squirrel in the chat and he sees it. And he's seen that name, and I seen his blood pressure go up. I was like, "Oh God, I don't even want to let him get started. I just ain't even going."
He's on blood thinners as it is.
He's on, yeah. For squirrel, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Gaston's guitar covers for coming on and hanging out with us and letting us share some of your music. And we'll be sharing your stuff now that you've told us it's cool. We'll share every so often. You know, we'll be bringing your stuff into the game and just letting people hear, and then other stuff. And then we had Doug, the Poking guitarist, was in the house with us tonight. Man, what a shredder!
What a shredder, indeed. I would love to get, I hope he sends some stuff in there that we can like light up with the other stuff, because I'm sure it would be mind blowing. I mean, like from what I've seen there, I'm like, wow, dude. And I know how he's doing it. It's really tricky to do it how he's doing it. Like he's clearly spent time like figuring out how to put everything right. Actually, I believe that guy who can't play guitar at all that shows up here sometimes, he might use a similar method.
Probably.
Pieces
I remember, when we first caught, that particular footage, I was like, there's no way.
No.
But, I mean...
What? What just happened? I mean, every time I see it, I remember the day, the smell in the air.
It was in the mountains.
I just wish that we could have caught those Jacob's ladder that missed. The camera just...
It wouldn't pick it up. The camera wasn't good enough. Thankfully, when we come up from underneath the cave and was able to come back up and surface, then thankfully... that was in the wild, but we were close, and we
didn't spook it.
We didn't spook it, and we did not harm its natural environment. There was no harm done to that
No.
There was no horn pound to that.
No incredible guitar players
Yeah.
found in the wilderness were hurt during the filming or production of the Guy and Shine Show from 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time.
No, there was not. No bluegrass pickers' fingers broke during the filming of this show.
Well, maybe one. But
Maybe
we're
one.
liable for that.
Will's he's one of them kind of people that I'd like to tape some of his fingers together and be like, all right, now,
Let's see how crappy you are.
now, me and you'll go after it. Let's see what you got now. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
But hey, shout out to 11 people in the house. We appreciate it. This is Guy and Shine After Dark. We're getting ready to call it an evening. This has been a great time.
Yes,
We'll be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon for Guy and Shine Show. And we'll probably see you again tomorrow night too, because we're just rocking. We're just going. Shine, I'll see you backstage.
Yes,
you
sir.
guys will see you tomorrow. Until then, y'all hit the like button for you boys.
Double tap that screen.
Shout out. Hey, shout out to everybody. Fishy
Love
Things.
all
I'll see you
y'all.
down there, brother. Man, thanks for coming back through. Thanks for being here. Thanks for everything. We appreciate every one of you. Shout out to 11 of you. Shine, I'll see you in a few minutes. Guys, y'all have a good night. Thank
Love all
y'all.
y'all.
Guy and Shine, y'all be good.
I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes on to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.